Chu Sang-woo is looking around looking for Jang Jae-young. Oh, and Sang-woo Appa. What's up? Today I have something to tell you. I didn't know she had dimples. Right at this moment, the waiter came to help them order. If you want to eat anything, just call. It will be fine, but only within 130,000 won. Yes. So what do you want to tell me? No. I will say it later. Ryu Ji-hai hesitated. Appa, I'm curious now. Do you have a girlfriend? I haven't. Really? So when you meet someone who feels suitable, you think about it. Suddenly someone appeared and threatened, making Ji-hai scream. Do the employees here like to bother others? I chose this place. That's right, there's really nothing left to say. Shall we finish eating and then go out? Just do as you please. Looking at Jang Jae-young, Chu Sang-woo thought to himself, why didn't he come closer? I want to see his makeup more closely. Oh really? He stopped at all the tables and even took pictures with them. Am I just an object to satisfy his needs? So by the end of tonight, I won't be anything to him? Appa, you drink wine so well. Well, it's not like I can't drink. Chu Sang-woo kept thinking. The more he imagined the exercise scene with Jang Jae-young, the more gloomy he felt. I don't think I can stand and watch the scene of Jang Jae-young writhing in pain like the people I watched the reference video. Oh, what a problem. I have to drink more. A heartless but honest guy and a sweet positive one. Jang Jae-young looked at Chu Sang-woo and Ryu Ji-hai chattering, silently complimenting them. They look like a nice couple. It's obvious that Sang-woo isn't interested in the slightest. But why do I still feel jealous in my heart? Sang-woo Appa, come with me. Who do you think you are, leading him around with a radiant face like that? Complex human biology has evolved into a form of sensing between different sexes for reproductive purposes. That's how we evolved. Without meddling, Sang-woo would feel normal attraction and mate with the opposite sex without any problem. Can't stand the way he looks at her. Hey Hyungjin, go get food for table number 3. Yes, I'll do it right now. Here comes the booze and snacks. Again? Thank you, but isn't it too much? Except for stupid people. Ryu Ji-hai thought between laughing and crying. Please leave us alone. Maybe I'll have to tell him that another day. Appa, I said I have something to tell you today, right? Tell me. Ryu Ji-hai shook her head. Well, it seems I'm a bit drunk. If I'm careless and say something rude and not very nice, I'll tell you later. Okay? So when? There will be a chance. You just need to remember that we had a lot of fun today. That's all. Did you know? 5 yet. Chu Sang-woo raised his hand to respond to Ryu Ji-hai. Jang Jae-young appeared from nowhere and reached out to clasp his hand, surprising both of them. Sorry, it's closing time, everyone. It's already late. Have you guys contacted your family yet? My family is not too strict. Everything is quite comfortable, so it's okay. Even so, you should try to go home early. Your parents will be very worried about you. I don't know where you live, but the last train should still be on time. Chu Sang-woo exclaimed in his heart. His voice is so beautiful. Thank you for worrying about me. I will go now. Sang-woo Appa, won't you go? What about Sang-woo? Don't worry. I'll take him home. What? It's so dark outside, he's already drunk. I think it's best if someone drives him home. Ji-hai, please be careful when you come home. Ryu Ji-hai bowed to the two and left. Chu Sang-woo sat nodding because he was drunk. He looked at him then smiled brightly. He cursed himself, looking at himself like an idiot, then turned away. Jang Jae-young reached out to cover his eyes. Hyungjin, you know where my car is parked, right? Yes. I'll go change and be right back, so take him to the car first. That co-pilot seat. Yes, please give me the key. Anyway, today you've worked hard. Thanks to you, our sales have become legendary. Originally, I was just going to ask him for a little help when opening the door. But that's all. No, I had a lot of fun playing it. I'm so touched that you were here until the end. It's only a few hours. Jang Jae-young lit a cigarette and smoked, thinking thoughtfully. Chu Sang-woo, what are you to me? Just following and teasing. I opened my laptop just to please him. Become a slave and work day and night. Trailing behind like a stalker. I even went to an entertainment event that I didn't care about. The more I think about it, the more crazy it seems. This has definitely happened since the day I wore a red life jacket, red beanie, and red underwear like an idiot. So embarrassing. What the hell am I thinking? This is not the time to start a new relationship. Jang Jae-young sat in the driver's seat. This obsession is useless. It's a waste of energy and time. Jang Jae-young looked at Chu Sang-woo, who was sleeping soundly in the co-pilot's seat. Come on, calm down, Jae. No matter how rushed I am not an animal. Who would do such a thing to someone who is drunk without consent? It'll be fine, I'll just put his seat belt on. Absolutely no other intentions. Jang Jae-young looked at Chu Sang-woo, who was sleeping soundly in the co-pilot's seat. Come on, calm down, Jae. No matter how rushed I am not an animal. Who would do such a thing to someone who is drunk without consent? Jang Jae-young reached over and fastened Chu Sang-woo's seatbelt. It'll be fine, I'll just put his seatbelt on. Absolutely no other intentions. Since when did having breath that smells like alcohol become so seductive? Oh damn, this damn guy. Why are you standing up? It feels like there's a spring attached to my brother these days. It just pops out whenever it wants. First we have to take Sang-woo home. Jang Jae-young drove Sang-woo home, then called him up. Sang-woo, wakeu. He thought to himself, it's time to sleep, you trash boy. And what should I do when he's this drunk? He took off the baseball cap he was wearing. This hat is really strange. Sang-woo has absolutely nothing in common with the person I've been attracted to up until now. There are so many people in this world. Why do I keep chasing after someone who always rejects me? Anyway, it's only temporary. Once love cools down, there's no need to tie it down anymore. But for him, why can't I do that? Chu Sang-woo blinked awake, startling both of them. Wait, it's not what you think. I didn't do anything to you. It's just a misunderstanding, so sit still. Calm. He excitedly explained when he saw him looking around in panic. Look, I'm just doing this, that's all. I need to talk to you. Chu Sang-woo shyly covered his face. I know, damn, what the hell? Looking at him, he thought to himself, if you drink alcohol, you will swear. Do you know? Well, I did some research and I bought a video, it was purchased legally. Jang Jae-young said to himself, I'm not curious about what you're saying, and I absolutely cannot, do violence to my rectum. This kid is so attractive, damn. Jang Jae-young thought, then leaned forward to kiss Chu Sang-woo. He hugged his neck tightly in response. This is just an unconscious act of pushing. Why are you so restless? I can't resist. What kind of love is between us? Just as the kiss deepened, Chu Sang-woo pushed Jang Jae-young away. Thoughts were still running wild in his head. All those words are just a useless definition to talk about something between us. He leaned up and continued to kiss him, pressing the button to recline the chair. He slowly touched his face. I want to bite and eat it all, everything. I want to leave a mark on this neck, want to engrave my name on it. Chu Sang-woo screamed, Are you crazy? But it seemed like the other person didn't care and continued to kiss him. It's just skin, but why is it so sweet? What makes you so special? Wait. Honey, don't you hear me? Or not? I'm so drunk. I can't even control my actions anymore. That's why I said it. Jang Jae-young denied in his mind, as if he was the one who couldn't control his actions. That's not the problem. There's something more important to think about here. Your body. Asian. Hey, can you hear me? Let's continue talking later. Asian. Hey, can you hear me? Let's continue talking later. Seeing Jang Jae-young take off his shirt, Chu Sang-woo blushed. Sang-woo, yes. Jang Jae-young thought to himself, finding her more and more interesting. White skin inside monotonous black clothes. Who knew that inside you were such a dark wolf? What are you talking about? This perverted name. How did you end up like this, Sang-woo? It is just a change due to irritation that mainly damages blood vessels and the quality of blood flowing into the tissues. No way. What can't be done? Jang Jae-young thought, come on Sang-woo. I honestly want to do more, but I'm just afraid he'll get hurt. I've been holding back for too long. Chu Sang-woo grabbed Jang Jae-young's hand and said, if you intend to help me, I will do it myself when I get home. Are you sure? This is the chance that you can look at my face and do it. Anyway, just do it. What did you say? I want to say, damn. Sang-woo, Sang-woo. Tell me, what are you doing? Jang Jae-young kissed Chu Sang-woo and thought, I want to hear her voice. Us now, do you see what we're doing? Ha! Tell me, who is here with you? Each intermittent breathing sound came out. He bit your finger. Do you know? Either way, I'll cry when I get into the main game. Sang-woo, tell me who's here with you. HM? Chu Sang-woo grimaced and scolded. Shut up. Why do you say that? Just once call my name. He shivered and let out a small cry. Jang Jae-young. Ah damn it, Hyung. After helping each other, both remained in the car. I didn't expect you to be so perverted. Look who's talking. He leaned forward and kissed her around the face. I have to take a bath at my house. Wait, you mean come in there to exercise with me? What's up? Don't like it? First, help me sit up. I have something to say, but in this situation it won't be possible. The two entered Chu Sang-woo's house. Jang Jae-young still stuck close to him, hugging and kissing him. I need time to prepare. I told you I needed time to prepare. Ah, Sunbae, please wait a moment. Too angry because the other person did not listen. Chu Sang-woo jumped up, pushed him away and ran away. Hey please, stop and give me a little time to mentally prepare. Jang Jae-young was bewildered. He didn't leave, right? Is she in the bathroom? He leaned against the door and asked, Are you okay? Wait for me, please wait for me just a moment. He patted the mattress and wondered, Is this where she sleeps every night? Desktop computer, probably around 3 million won. Jang Jae-young Sunbae. I'm here. You all right? Where do you hurt? I think I'm a little more alert now. He thought nervously, don't tell me you can't even get to this step. I tried to do my best. I did a lot of research, but in the end I still had absolutely no confidence. So please go home. What? I think I'm a little more alert now. He thought nervously, don't tell me you can't even get to this step. I tried to do my best. I did a lot of research, but in the end I still had absolutely no confidence. So please go home. What? Jang Jae-young thought, I understand that she feels pressured to exercise with men. Because of Sang-woo's personality, that also became many times more serious. Just now she was standing close to me and enjoying that happy feeling. Why is it like this now? Hey, are you breaking the door in now? We already made an agreement. I know you will be angry with me, I just can't do it like in the video. That's it. That means you don't even want to come see me now, right? What the hell are you doing? Yes, I must be crazy. So please go back. That's right, I'm crazy. Jang Jae-young angrily banged on the door. Do you ever think about other people's feelings? I told you to go home. Get your ass out here, you idiot. Because you won't go like this. Come out here and talk clearly with me. No, I won't go anywhere. If you go out there, I'll just confuse you even more. I know you will kiss me, touch me, and my head will be all messed up again. So why? I just need to go along. What's the point of understanding everything? What did I say that you don't understand? Because of Sunbae, everything went wrong. Why don't you understand each other at all? Jang Jae-young leaned his back on the door. Is it my fault again? It's really bad. This kid is doing very well. Then why suddenly the circuit breaks down like this? Did I ruin Sang-woo's life? Me too, it's terrible. The kid only knows himself. Let's just talk first, so come out here. I do not like. Jang Jae-young mused. In that kid's mind, I was always the perpetrator and he was the victim. The more I thought about it, the angrier I became, my heart pounding. While I'm still saying good things, come out here quickly. You go away. Don't provoke me. If you don't come out within 10 seconds, don't blame me, I don't know what I'll do. You lied to me, you trash. Fool you? Do you think I can't break that door? I'll call the police station to see if you can still be so confident. Jang Jae-young started threatening. This computer seems to be very expensive. Impossible. You can't look at my computer. 10. You already refused my offer. It's too late, you should have said it before I walked in here. My perception is vague. Because I drank too much alcohol. Sunbae kept touching me. Can't hear. 7. No one can force others to do it when they don't want to. 5. I'll come out quickly. Let me talk to your brother. Now it has calmed down. 3 seconds left. Really? I want to kill you. Finally, Chu Sang-woo opened the door. Jang Jae-young smiled, the innocent boy. I'm serious. Because of Sunbae, I've been stressed a lot, maybe it'll be a big deal. What's wrong with this kid? Isn't he the type of person who will take action as soon as he understands the problem? I thought he had found a solution. What was stopping him? Explain clearly. Don't forget you are a human, not an NPC in the game. So please try to talk to each other. Okay? This is not something that you can easily ignore when you want. Easy? The one who sees everything as easy is you, Sunbae. In such a masterful way. Bad guy, I don't even know what condition you're in. So tell me clearly about your situation. Because the only thing I see is that you're so happy you could die. There, you see, I've been trying to explain it all this time. And my mind was still blank, my mood became strange. So that's okay, right? What exactly is the problem here? Chu Sang-woo frowned and shouted. This is no joke. Don't be like that anymore. Jang Jae-young stood up and called his name. Hey, are you crying? Chu Sang-woo pushed him away and went back into the bathroom. He covered his face and cried. Oh, what have I done? Is it not right? Have you calmed down yet, Sang-woo? Chu Sang-woo sadly walked out, curled up in the blanket. Sunbae, you don't know anything. I tried to understand what was happening, but unfortunately I couldn't help it. In my mind, I always think about doing that. Sunbae, it's not a problem for people like you, but for me it's completely different. I can't think like that. Maybe I'd rather not understand anything about that chemistry stuff. Jang Jae-young thought that's normal. It's just human instinct. Although you may not believe it, everyone has to go through such difficult things. Is this your first time? There is no such thing. So why are you making such a big deal out of it? You act like a child greeting go for the first time. In this life, the desire for that has never been a problem for me. That has never affected my life. And it all started since I met you. You are the exception. Is it an exception? Everything I do in your head is perverse. The thoughts and intentions I have when I see Sunbae, maybe I will go to jail when I carry out all those intentions. It's not your fault. Being handsome is not a crime. Because of me, I'm just a sick, perverted person. Why did you drag me into this mess? Why? My life is gone. It's all because of you. Jang Jae-young wondered. Did he intend to seduce or accuse him? Simply put, he only feels like that when he's alone with me, but not other people. That's what he means, right? So try it with me. Do whatever you want. I don't know what it will be like. Chu Sang-woo shook his head. No, I don't want to do that to you. No matter how much you like it, it will still hurt. I absolutely cannot do it. Plus, that place is an exception. It's impossible. I can't see myself doing that. It seems like you expected a lot. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Jang Jae-young is secretly depressed. See? He's such a selfish bastard. He didn't even think about the fact that I wanted him to do those things for me. So tired, really so tired. A bit stressed after trying to be around this kid. Damn it, what can I gain from this? First of all, I understand what you mean. Go to sleep, we'll talk again tomorrow. Now we're both not sane. I also need to sober up first. Don't you answer me? Chu Sang-woo had already fallen asleep leaning against the bed. Jang Jae-young was furious. Or I'll just do it right now without his acceptance. First of all, I understand what you mean. Go to sleep, we'll talk again tomorrow. Now we're both not sane. I also need to sober up first. Don't you answer me? Chu Sang-woo had already fallen asleep leaning against the bed. Jang Jae-young was furious. Or I'll just kill it and give it to you. Cannot be. Why is everything so complicated? Things are interrupted like this, so I'd better leave now. Maybe Sang-woo was right. Giving up is a wise choice. Sang-woo said, no, you can't look at my computer. Why? What is she hiding in there? The more you say you can't watch something, the more you want to watch it. Jang Jae-young started opening Chu Sang-woo's computer while he was sleeping. Wow, it starts up as fast as the speed of light. Huh? What is this? He clicked open the folder he named Jang Jae-young. Crazy. So this little file is filled with pictures of me all this time? Chu Sang-woo, are you sure that what you feel for me is just a little desire? Jang Jae-young thought about him buying the video. Let's see. Where is the download folder? Oh my god. Why did she find a video like this? I think I've got her figured out. Sang-woo is someone who always lives and follows the instruction manual. So surely these images have more or less affected her. I immediately knew this kid had downloaded the top 5 most watched videos for reference. But don't you suspect that the website you visit contains content like this? That's why that kid always pushed me away even though there was such desire in his eyes. Everyone has a different pace. Now I know what I should do. Hopefully it won't be too late. Chu Sang-woo was still sleeping on the bed, causing a ruckus and then sleeping so well. Hey crazy kid. You're like a trouble prince today even though I'm quite impressed. I've given up on the idea, so you just know that. Jang Jae-young patted Chu Sang-woo. Today is just a normal day. We'll continue this later, so don't forget today's feelings. He gently kissed your forehead and said, You must dream about me tonight. Back when Chu Sang-woo was a child, relatives were gathering around him. Sang-woo, you know my name, right? And how are you? Chuhan looks like. Chu Jongja? Chu Go Dad? Names with unpleasant meanings make little girls laugh. Oh my god. The boy doesn't remember any of his relatives' names. Haha, children are just children. Sang-woo, you can't arbitrarily change someone's name and tease them like that. What kind of farce is this? I don't even know the names of my relatives. But I'm not teasing them. Don't tease me, you bad guy. Maybe the boy's memory is having problems. We need to take him to the hospital. A few years later, classmates were holding their faces and sobbing. Hey, why have you been in the same class for a whole year and you can't even remember your classmate's name? This stupid guy. Chu Sang-woo sat opposite his mother. So everything is like that? There are no signs that the frontal lobe is damaged, so you don't need to worry. Symptoms related to the problem of children not being able to remember other people's faces are due to the child's lack of attachment in relationships. It's not like there's a problem with your brain. It is a type of selective dementia. Mom didn't say anything because she was afraid I would become arrogant. On the contrary, the memory index appeared with a super high index. In fact, it's within the range of most so-called geniuses. So I didn't do anything wrong. Right, Mom? Of course. Inherently, the human brain will automatically process unnecessary information. It's just that your brain has a slightly different priority order than everyone else's and it works more efficiently than others. Luckily, I'm not an idiot. You shouldn't use words like that. Selective amnesia, erasing unnecessary memories and keeping only necessary memories. Chu Sang-woo jumped up, wondering, why doesn't it work like normal now when it's needed? Mom, I'm really done. A long time later, Chu Sang-woo lazily woke up again. What is this? Why does the computer open up? He went closer to check and discovered that those videos were no longer there. Did I delete it by mistake? There's also no trash in the trash. He held his head and screamed, Jang Jae-young. Anyway, I was planning on deleting those videos, so it's okay. But there's no way he didn't see Jang Jae-young's folder on his desktop. Click delete that folder. After seeing all this, what did he think of me? I lived honestly every second, every minute. Live a life where there is absolutely no need to be ashamed or embarrassed. I want to cry so much. Anyway, I was planning on deleting those videos, so it's okay. But there's no way he didn't see Jang Jae-young's folder on his desktop. Click delete that folder. After seeing all this, what did he think of me? I lived honestly every second, every minute. Live a life where there is absolutely no need to be ashamed or embarrassed. I want to cry so much. Chu Sang-woo is sitting alone on the boat. The ocean waves whispering. I can't bear the desire for that. I always think about having an inappropriate relationship with him. And even thinking about releasing that desire in a violent way. What was I thinking? The relationship that started because of that day's group exercise must now end. It's better to stop here before it gets worse. When Jang Jae-young is removed from my life, my condition will only get worse. Everything is the price when we make the wrong decision. Go home, I want to go home. To a place where nothing can harm me under my mother's control. Gunfire and screams rang out. Jang Jae-young stood on the boat holding a gun. Chu Sang-woo woke up from his dream. He's dressed as a pirate. I want to see it so much. He went to Jang Jae-young's personal page and searched for pictures from the festival. There are no new posts. Now I can't delete the folder right away. It's not the right time yet. That's it for now. After showering, Chu Sang-woo received a work email from Jang Jae-young. What should I do? He acted as if nothing happened. Until now, he has never sent me an email at midnight. Plus, there are no broken parts and the file names are just as perfect. Isn't that what it is? I know he will do the design very well. What does he mean by that? The next day, Chu Sang-woo was still lying in bed tossing and turning. I don't have any motivation at all. Just fly away for one day. I deserve to rest. I want to be like a lazy person like Jang Jae-young. It's like time doesn't pass. In the end, how do I become a free person? There are 3 options. 1. Intends to maintain this unreasonable relationship with Jang Jae-young. 2. End this unreasonable relationship with Jang Jae-young and continue to produce games together. 3. I just send the working file like before. Option 2 is the most convincing, but it also contradicts what I said before. He once said, start dating or play some game and then end it and never see each other again. You can't choose in between. He always does unexpected actions, so I can't understand what he's thinking. Just look at the situation today and you'll know right away. He suddenly received a text message from him. 5 minutes until the deadline. Reminder, develop sample products. He wondered why he was pushing the deadline so much. What is the intention here? There's also email. At midnight, attach content to today's schedule and work gets pushed back. Jang Jae-young suddenly called Chu Sang-woo. He nervously answered the phone. Hello? What's going on? The deadline has passed, but I still haven't heard from you. I have already made the sample product. I just can't test it out for you because we haven't had any meetings yet. Well done, I thought you hadn't done it yet. I'm not a sunbae. How have you been the past 2 days? There is no reason for me to be unwell. Why, it's also possible that you're not healthy. I am fine. You are very good. Jang Jae-young sunbae. Why did you send these files? Because of what happened the other day, our relationship has gotten worse, so I thought you wouldn't do this show anymore. Chu Sang-woo became frantic. I told you I could earn enough money to study abroad from this. He thought to himself, really, it's completely impossible to guess him. Yes, I want that too. Sunbae said it was inconvenient to work with you. He said he couldn't control that desire and his work. What? When did you say that? Listen carefully, I said that even if you were my son, I wouldn't care. Choose one of the 2. Started getting to know each other or playing some game, then ending and not seeing each other again. Do not choose the middle option. These are the sentences that Sunbae said. Are you crazy? Why did you memorize that saying? I miss anything related to Sunbae. Chu Sang-woo put his head down on the table, thinking, I'd better just admit that I didn't say that and then find someone else. I have no intention of giving up. I will continue to make this Vevin. There are 3 main reasons. Firstly, I've done a lot of things, so it would be a shame to give up now. I think the result will be quite good. I agree. Second, I said I wanted to create a good product. Okay, I want to help you to the end. And the third is, I want to meet you and we will talk. Okay, so be it. How are you? Will you still continue? Of course I thought maybe I would give up, but if Sunbae did it to the end, I would have no reason not to do it. Okay, then sleep well. See you in the meeting tomorrow morning. The school. Long time no see, Chu Sang-woo. Just met last week. Why did you come here every day before? I'm here, Sunbae. Where do you have pain? It has stayed here for 2 nights in a row. He's probably become a workaholic. Chu Sang-woo turned away, thinking, you idiot? Who told you to stay up all night to work? Every day he keeps running away. But why suddenly like this? I just made the title and stater character part of the map and level 1 farm. I still have to adjust and balance it, so you just need to look at it and feel it. What is this, testing the app? I also want to see that. Still just a prototype. Really looking forward to that. Wow, so cool. Oh, what's this, can't connect? Ha, what the heck, why does he walk like that? This is so terrible. This is still a prototype, so why does it look so bad? However, that doesn't mean you can just do it like that. Right, this is a bit too bad. It's not a torpedo either. The game itself looks interesting though. Jang Jae-young held his forehead. Chu Sang-woo. Yes. The first day I met you, I told you. It's not all about movement. Title: Loading is very slow. How much? As discussed previously, it is 1.8 seconds. That's true, but it's too slow. Please adjust it so that it feels faster. When changing scenes, the graphics are also very slow. That's similar. Fix it all because it looks too slow, so you need to make it look faster. Chu Sang-woo wondered, what exactly should I do? This character's simple movements look so awkward. Did you hear what Choi Yuna said? Flying grenades look so strange. And it would be cool if you created an afterimage for the effect when it turns on, which I'll talk about later. When you are a simple developer, it will be okay. And if you want to name a manufacturer, you won't be able to do without this kind of feeling. Chu Sang-woo showed a gloomy expression. Don't make such an expression. Don't forget that we are working together. What expression did I make? The expression of the leader of the whole school whose assignment had 79 points. Take a look at the preview. Jang Jae-young clicked the mouse, and a series of effects appeared on the screen. He thought, it certainly looks much more natural and vibrant. Chu Sang-woo. Yes. Don't forget that we are not in a competitive relationship but a cooperative relationship. Do you know the field of graphics better or do I know better? Sunbae. So who will be the guide? Sunbae. Both sat looking at each other. Jang Jae-young suddenly called out. Choi Yuna. Similar to human relationships, it's not something you do alone. It's okay for the two of us to make an agreement and then just cancel it on your own. Oh no. Did I do something wrong? I do not know. I can't accept you stopping. You said that if you were near me, your desire would be aroused, right? At times like these, people will stay closer together to solve that desire. That's a proven method. We've barely done anything and you've already prescribed it to fail. I concluded it too hastily. I also tried. The legitimate reason I decided to give up was because of the videos. Your stupid research is so flawed. Shortcoming, is it not enough? That's right, what you and I need to consider is the relationship between two people. Why do you pay for those 3-8 person videos? And if you imitate that, you'll probably end up in the hospital. Honestly, you downloaded it in order of rankings, right? I thought that the more times a video was downloaded, the more useful it proved to be. Our relationship is only between you and me. There will absolutely be no third person present. Also, I don't want to be beaten and I don't want to hit you either. It's not like that, you're wrong, you know? Let's just say that what you see is seriously distorted. And I don't just learn through videos. I also read almost all the articles about being in the rectum. Wait, Jang Jae-young called out again to check if Choi Yuna heard anything. When we build a relationship working out together, that will be inside you, oh my god. It doesn't have to be like that anyway. Please remember it's just the two of us. Once one person enters, the other person won't need to do anything. Really? Isn't there a need for fairness? Jang Jae-young nodded. That's right, plus hitting him like in the video. Anyway, there's no need to use those tools. I won't use violence against you either. From now on, I will propose an alternative project, so listen carefully. Project? He hasn't changed at all. I still want to hold your hand, kiss you, exercise with you. The thoughts in your head seem more complicated than I imagined. So I'll wait for you. What does that mean? That means we will go slowly. I won't force you anything. I won't do anything unless you ask me to. Really? So if you're in the middle of doing something and I don't want to do it anymore, can you take a break? If you don't want it, what should I do? Force you? Thinking back to 3 days ago, he was still angry about the fact that he had stopped everything on his own accord. Why suddenly change your attitude like that? I know that's enough, I'm gonna go take a nap. When you want to wake me up, please kiss me. I won't do it, I won't do it. Jang Jae-young lay down, yawning. Chu Sang-woo pulled down the curtain and turned off all the lights, then went out. Hey, why did you turn off the light? Don't you see there's anyone else? Choi Yuna, Jang Jae-young and Chu Sang-woo are eating together. Oh, it looks much better than last time. This character looks exactly like you. I do not know. Chu Sang-woo thought to himself, while the other character looked more like Jang Jae-young. I'm a designer but have no eyes at all. Why don't you eat? Any? This game is really interesting. In the evening, Chu Sang-woo was on his way back home. All physical contact has disappeared. Before, he touched me whenever he had the chance. From rubbing my head, to hugging my shoulder, to whispering, "I won't do anything without you asking." He's really keeping his word. Jang Jae-young called Chu Sang-woo. "Hello. Hello. Why did you call me that?" "Because I have something to ask you. Please tell me the structural dimensions of each device. It would be better if it was optimized first. Is there something to collect all this machinery? The floor texture does not need to be colorful, because I will change the color to the code and then add it. But where were you born? Taejun. What school do you study there?" He wondered why was he so curious about these things. "I lived in Gakmun, Daejeon City until I was 19 years old. I studied middle school at Gakmun School and high school at Gakmun School." "What is your shoe size and eyesight?" "Shoes are size 270 and vision is 1.0 in both eyes. Your eyesight is good, mine is only 0.7. It is difficult to put on or take off glasses, so sometimes he finds it inconvenient." "Really?" Chu Sang-woo came to the computer room.
Wow. Hello Chu Sang-chu.
"I'm gonna dinner and hang out. Do you want to go?" "No." Then I'll go." In the empty room, Chu Sang-woo opened the window. "It's naturally so hot. Are you here?" "Yes." "Why is it so hot today?" "It's only May, but it feels like it's the middle of summer." "That's because the indiscriminate use of fossil fuels has rapidly increased the greenhouse effect." "Have you eaten yet?" "Yes." "Fish egg rice is so delicious. By the way, why am I the only one? Choi Choi went out to play, so it's just the two of us? That's good." Chu Sang-woo blushed and turned away. "Sang-woo, yes. You should eat mandu. I lined up and bought it at a pretty famous store." "Put it down, I can eat it myself." "Hurry up. My arms are tired." Jang Jae-young put the half-bitten piece of mandu Chu Sang-woo into his mouth. "I already bit it. Why do you care about it? It's just like kissing." Chu Sang-woo thought to himself, there is nothing left to refute. "Ah, why is it so hot today?" "That's right." Jang Jae-young took off his shirt to reveal the tattoo on his bicep. "So this is the first time I've seen this. I saw it last time." "Which time?" "Looks like you and I were together in the car and we had a good time. That day you slept very well. Why do you have a tattoo like that?" "What's wrong? You look so lazy." "A little bit. This is an idea he designed a few years ago. I just thought it was a picture." Chu Sang-woo thought, "I thought tattoos were only for gangsters. But his doesn't look too bad. What exactly is that drawing? Is it a bird or a word? But not anymore, so maybe it's a shooting star?" The fact that I can't understand that drawing is like Jang Jae-young's personality. "Why are you staring at it like that? It's the first time I've seen those things. I find it so attractive. Let me draw something on your hand." Chu Sang-woo wondered. "Drawing on my body? Do you like a certain shape?" He thought, if I had a picture in my hand like Jang Jae-young, what would it feel like at that time? "It's not me, you choose something else. Tattooing that person's face won't look good." "Are you crazy?" Chu Sang-woo looked thoughtfully at Jang Jae-young. "If I had a picture in my hand like Jang Jae-young, how would I feel at that time? It's not me, you choose something else. Tattooing a human face on it won't look good." "Are you crazy? Please draw a crane for me." "Okay. Not the crawler crane, but the tire crane." "What is a crawler crane?" "That's the one you're opening. It is an infinite circle. You look for that kind of wheel movement, not that kind of chain movement. It's the wheel, it's the wheel. This one's bucket is too small. I think this is the most beautiful one. What can you scoop up with 0.8 tons, seriously? I don't know anything. Don't nag me anymore. Just let me find it." Where to draw? Chu Sang-woo thought. A place that will not hinder daily life and it will not be too obvious. "At your elbow." He lifted up his sleeve. "Let's start." "Yes." "Is this the pen you used to draw graffiti on my face?" "Maybe." "Why do you suddenly ask that?" "I don't think it will go away. Because I had a hard time deleting it before. I drew so hard that I can't erase it easily." Chu Sang-woo thought to himself, Jang Jae-young is drawing his favorite thing on his body. Jang Jae-young and the crane truck. He closed his eyes, his heart pounding. "I'm lucky because I still keep my sanity. If I had been drinking, I would have ignored all the rules and attacked him." "Sunbae, you're like a wizard." I want to look straight into his eyes. "Oh my God, this damn hat. Please take off your hat." "Why?" "I don't want to say." No, you should try this feeling once. What do you think it feels like? Yes. Hello? 3 more minutes? Yes, yes. The pizza arrived. Chu Sang sent him down to the first floor to get it. Why do I have to go? You are the youngest person here. Is there a baby here? Stop acting so tired. Originally, the youngest person would do this job. Chu Sang-woo thought about what happened before.
Hey, Chu Sang-woo.
Come here quickly, quickly. What's wrong, sister? Turn off the lights for me. The pinnacle of unreasonable thinking is that children will have to do troublesome things. End of flashback. Being younger doesn't mean you're less tired or you'll have more time. Here we go again. Just go and come back. Where are you going again? Smoke. So you go get pizza. Hey, here's the card. I'll pay. Don't make Sang-woo do these things again in the future. What? It's really funny going down to the first floor and then back up. Why bother? Hey, that guy works with you, so he pretends to be so gentle. Don't be fooled, you know? I've been through something like this before, so I know.
Sang-woo ah, Sang-woo ah.
Geez, gurgle, gurgle. Chuchoa, why does that guy have to be like that? Anyone looking at him would think that guy cared about him. I'll also go smoke and come back. The 3 of them are sitting and eating pizza together. Jang Jae-young took a piece of cake and brought it to Chu Sang-woo. Don't give some to me? Don't you have arms and legs? Don't say things like that. Hey, give me your phone number. Why? How? We will probably see each other often. Sometimes there may be things we need to contact. Chu Sang-woo dialed the number, thinking to himself, it doesn't seem like there's anything wrong. You also save my phone number, Chu Sang-chu. All right, please save it with my real name. He saved Choi Yuna's number, thinking, the next word can't be Choi. Let me see. When did I become a dumbbell? If I had succeeded in freeloading that day, I would not have been so unfairly wronged. If I've saved it once, I don't want to change it again. There's also 1 and 2, right? I deleted them a long time ago. These people are my classmates. Yes. Do you guys know each other? We only meet occasionally to drink and play games. Is this Park Sung-young your sunbae? He wondered why he was looking at other people's phone contacts. It seems like you don't know who it is. Do you? Can I delete it? What are you doing? Ryu Ji-hai is in the same class as me, don't delete it. Even so, there's no need to contact, right? At the end of the term, I still need to contact her. I know I won't delete it. What is this? This bastard? Chu Sang-woo wondered again. Why did he suddenly call himself an asshole? Now stop and give me the phone back. I asked you, who is this? What is this? This bastard? Chu Sang-woo wondered again. Why did he suddenly call himself an asshole? Now stop and give me the phone back. I asked you who this is. Give it to me. I know you don't want to work, so you're looking for something to kill time. Who is this, you ask? Hey, I'm asking you. I asked twice already. The identity is Chu Jong-han, 55 years old. Is your career as a poet satisfactory to you? Chu Sang-woo recalled. What is Chu Jong-han? There is no family love at all, that family love. Leave them, that's right. Add your heart too. Jang Jae-young laughed hard. Oh my God. Who in this world would save their father's name like that? If you keep adding hearts anywhere like this, it will easily cause misunderstandings. It's not like that everywhere. Without my father, I could not have been born like this. Choi Yuna stood up, went out and slammed the door. These guys are doing this nonsense. And Chu Sang, he is your older sister. Yes, sir. Why don't you add a heart? Why should I add? Siblings have been enemies since birth. Is she beautiful? If she looks like you, she must be very beautiful. It's very bad. No photos? I don't have any interest in saving pictures of monsters. Hwang Jiam-rai is your mother, right? I don't add a heart here either, because my mother didn't ask for it. Maybe these folders are. Pay me. Chu Sang-woo thought. After all, he was caught red-handed storing it on his PC. So watching it on his phone shouldn't make any difference, right? Even so, I don't want him to have a chance to tease me. Give it here. What are you doing, you pervert? Where are you touching? Has the same vanilla scent as last time. Chu Sang-woo snatched the phone back. What a pity. Your patience is no joke. That was always the case. So useless. Is that a compliment or a curse? That's cursing me. Chu Sang-woo had just finished showering and looked at the tattoo on his hand. Even though I deliberately didn't apply soap on this spot, day after day it gradually went away. At night, in the computer room, I'm here. Arrived? Have you had dinner? I already ate. Jang Jae-young worked attentively. Chu Sang-woo sat next to him, thinking idly. Normally he has joked with me a few times. You always tease me every day. Why is today so strange? Yesterday he asked me if my lips were dry and chapped, if I wanted to apply more lip balm. I'm at fault too, because I said I needed lip balm, but actually I can apply it myself. Chu Sang-woo closed his eyes and imagined him holding a bottle of lip balm and applying it to his lips. Why are you closing your eyes? You didn't do anything today? Honest answers and strategic answers. What answer do you want to hear? Honest answer. Today I feel something, so I'm sitting and waiting. Okay, so tell me the strategy part. The editing was not as he expected. Because I'm so sad. Maybe I need to go for a walk with you. He cursed silently, this crazy guy. Do you think I'll just go for a walk because of that? I'll just focus on work, so don't bother trying to talk to me anymore. Oh yes. Chu Sang-woo and Jang Jae-young walked together on a deserted street. Don't you watch EPL or NBA? There are no sports tournaments that interest me at all. I never watch sports at all. Why did he suddenly take me home? It's a miracle that you don't care about it. You look a bit like someone who exercises. Watching and practicing are two different things. Because I have to sit at a desk for a long time, I have to practice stretching. I like both of you. Do you want to play basketball together next time? As long as it's not during working hours, it's fine. It's nothing, but I've already arrived at my house. We've got to where we have to go, so we have to get there. Chu Sang-woo looked back at him, thinking, now I just need to go in the house. I don't like it, break up with him here. Even though we've been together all day, I still want to see him closer. I can't stand the distance between me and Jang Jae-young. You walked over, Jang Jae-young sunbae me. A few days ago, I really wanted to do something.
A few days ago, I really wanted to do something. I know. Can I do it? Well, you can do whatever you want. Chu Sang-woo touched Jang Jae-young's face, pushing him against the wall. Let's do it gently this time. Can you feel it little by little? Can you do it? He touched his lips and kissed him. The smell of vanilla, the smell of cigarettes, and the smell of Jang Jae-young. Just be gentle. But how to do this? I have never experienced such restlessness, so now I don't know what to do. Jang Jae-young whispered, you have to breathe through your nose. Chu Sang-woo thought, I just relax, feel little by little, gently. Breathe. Each panting sound, the clicking sound continuously escaped. It's not okay. Can't stand it anymore. Chu Sang-woo broke away from the kiss, breathing heavily. Exactly what it feels like. A new mat like you needs to be spread out to know. I lost. I told you we're not in a competitive relationship with each other. It's not that I lost to Sunbae, but I lost because of my desire to exercise. Isn't the ambition to exercise part of you? Chu Sang-woo thought to himself, I want to do more things so my mind can't calm down. But if I continue like this, I'll probably lose my mind again. I'm coming into the house. All right. Jang Jae-young put the hat on his head and said, Good night, Sang-woo. Same goes for Sunbae. Ryu Ji-hai looked in the mirror and tried on her clothes, wondering what she should wear. 3 months ago. My first meeting with him was neither fate nor romance. Normally, when you see someone carrying heavy luggage, wouldn't you feel sorry for them? I thought it was cruel to leave like that. Looking at such a rude and gloomy attitude, his personality is probably not good. Where are you going? It seems to weigh more than 30 kilograms. If it's this heavy, the delivery staff will probably get an extra fee, right? But am I addicted to that saying? Why does it sound like I'm carrying such heavy things alone? It's unbelievable. At first I saw him as clearly a strange person. One is especially eccentric, one is quite okay, and also a kind person. Although this is not the ideal model that I often dream of drawing. But the more this boy looks, the better he seems. All the criteria I set and screened for love partners have gone to one side. The problem is that he doesn't seem to care about me at all. Aren't I beautiful? I changed my outfit and makeup, but it didn't help at all. Even so, the atmosphere at the festival that day was very good. Jang Jae-young doesn't come to bother you often. My hunch is that I can be sure that his expression is clearly warning me. I don't know why he hindered me like that. Anyway, I will have the final answer. Messages appear on the phone. I feel like it tomorrow night too. How about your time? Okay, see you tomorrow. Let's try our best. Can't miss the chance to have such a perfect boyfriend. Sang-woo seemed to have made it clear from the beginning that he had already been dumped without even confessing his love. Anyway, I've already prepared myself mentally. I don't expect to date him. I want to do that so he can engrave me in his heart. I hoped that I would need to confess my love and slowly build sympathy. I know what you want to say. So you don't see me as a threat, so why did you have to call me here? Because I'm so annoying. I'm a bit sensitive these days, just thinking about Sang-woo talking, going to school, eating, walking with other people in a place where I can't see makes me angry. But how can you confess your love in a situation like this? Even though he knew it had no effect, he still hated it. Ryu Ji-hai thought, obviously I heard rumors that he was cool, but why did he say these words? Ji-hai, I really hate hearing Sang-woo talk about you. You understand what I'm saying, right? He's so confident. So why would he be jealous of someone like me who doesn't even have a slim chance? Just eat and go for a walk. Probably really in love. Why didn't I realize it sooner? Chu Sang-woo once said, that bastard, know that person. I hate him so much that I don't know what to do. I mean Jang Jae-young's money. He seems to have a girlfriend, right? Okay, let's meet at the olive tree at 6 o'clock. Sang-woo has never shown interest and concern except when playing games and when explaining cultural theory, and now even when talking about this man. It may not be unilateral. Maybe they're dating and I don't know. Jang Jae-young spoke up. Chu Sang-woo, he is also worth being greedy for. I get it. Smart, cute, law-abiding, nice neck. After graduating, you will also make a lot of money. Oh my god, what's wrong with Jang Jae-young? Honestly, what right do you have to force me to give up? Just stay by Sang-woo's side like now. If you want to give up later or something, you'll know what to do. Ryu Ji-hai thought, why did you tell me to stay away just now? What happened? However, when you are determined to stay, you have to fight with me. Unlike you, I'm a real threat. It's worth looking forward to. Are you threatening me? She thought I knew right away. That's right. From the beginning I said no threats. I never heard of that. This is just a threat. From now on it will be a compromise. The image of the boyfriend's mother in Korean movies. Is it ever about money? Ryu Ji-hai opened the envelope that Jang Jae-young gave her. I don't know which style you like, so I randomly chose a few people. The information is complete. Whenever you like, just tell me and I will introduce it to you. After all, how many people are there? 50 people. Isn't this person Frankenstein? That day he wore quite a bit of makeup, but I still recognized him. How can I not remember? How many times have you brought him to our table? He even asked to go there himself. Probably noticed you too. So, do you close Hyungjin? No, I haven't said anything yet. Just like that first, I will consider giving up my feelings. I'm so glad you understand what I said. Don't misunderstand. I won't give up because of your threats. I'm not as thick-skinned as you. Not to the point of getting in the middle of a passionate relationship. He chuckled, so what? We can still be friends, right? Impossible. Have you heard that now? Why? Anyway, he doesn't care about me. Every day, he just sees me as an automatic machine. Pressing a button will give him a lecture on cultural theory. Only 1 or 2 days like that. It's not just about emotions and reason. Because he's so interesting, I want to be friends with him. It's because you're like that that I hate you. Are you a sister? We don't have any blood in common, so we keep calling them Appa like that. Even giving him a nickname, doing that to a senior is very disrespectful. He's comfortable with the nickname lettuce. I don't like it, so stop calling. So, what should I call it? Don't call me anything. I'm too reluctant to call you Chu. Hey Chu, it's like that. Seriously, saying no Chu. Does Senior Chu know that you are such a person? What the hell is this situation? Lately she sees me as a design master, you know? I feel so sorry for Senior Chu. I have to go. If you find someone you like, please contact me. I know. Don't call. Sang Woo will misunderstand. But what do you want? You look like you're joking, no. Jang Jae-young left the cafe. Ryu Ji-hai sat with her chin in her hands, thinking. I just gave up like that. Well, just worry about studying first. The weather is so good. It's so frustrating. Ji-hai's 4th love ended just like that. Messages on phone. Senior, I have something urgent tomorrow, so I have to cancel the appointment. I'm sorry. I know. Chu Sang-woo thought, then I can get to the office on time. On the table is the voucher that Jang Jae-young gave him. So I can't take her. Ji-hai bought me a game console for 130,000 won, and I haven't been able to return anything to her yet. Probably have to sell it. Deadline is Saturday this week. Rethinking a bit about schedules and relationships can only sell Jang Jae-young or Choi Yuna. It's better to sell to Yuna than to sell back to the giver. Chu Sang-woo remembered Jang Jae-young's words. Let's go see a movie? I didn't say we should watch it together. I was just going to show you. Go see a movie with me. Why are you so upset with my suggestion? I also go see it with my friends all the time. He mused. He probably likes watching movies a lot. There's another way to handle these tickets without selling them. In the office. Where did that person sitting over there go? Why are you looking for Choi Yuna? I plan to sell this. Sell it to me. You think he will pursue it to the end? What? The movie ticket I gave you expired this weekend. He stared at him. You didn't buy it, right? So that's what I was talking about? So, are you going to the movies? Just don't like that. With you? 2 people? He nodded slightly.
So, are you going to the movies? You don't like that? 2 people with me? He nodded. Don't you think it's creepy between guys? You can do more than that, right? Like I've already defecated, so it's okay if I fart now? Seriously, what kind of comparison is that? If you don't like it, I'll post it on Secondhand Kingdom. I booked a ticket at Jongmyeongdong. Tomorrow I will pick you up in front of the PC room at 10 o'clock. Your heart is pounding, it's nothing special, because there's no Choi Choi, so I just decided to give it to Sunbae. Whichever one do you choose? Number 1, Superman Revival. Number 2, Spy Sister. Number 3, Bakboom and Gyugu. Number 4, It's hot. It's hot. So choose movie number 4. Do you know what it is? I don't know, it's like an exercise movie, the tone is very good. I will buy Superman revival tickets. It's number 1. Of course, it must follow his wishes. The gods don't know anything. Superman revival, Zhongryandong International Cinema, at 10:35 p.m., Hall 5, L13, L14. Thanks for letting me know, Siri. Chu Sang ran furiously. I said I was busy but still asked why. 10 minutes late. Jang Jae-young was standing against the car waiting for him. Something's different today. How do I look? Meeting Jang Jae-young. Why should I care about this? Hello. Sorry I'm late. This is our first date. I'm so nervous. Don't say weird things anymore. Just go. After getting in the car, he thought, this is the first time I've been in it since that day. He quickly turned away when he saw Jang Jae-young's seductive appearance. Why don't you wear glasses? For big things, we need to know how to handle small inconveniences. Why do you say that here? I don't need to know. Why did you park your car in another parking lot when there is a mixed parking lot? The starting time has already passed 3 minutes. The advertisement lasted only 10 minutes. At L13, L14. The seats are beautiful. Turns out the movie hadn't started yet. Lucky. Probably because I was in a hurry. My throat was so dry. Jang Jae-young brought him water. He thought, there's only one straw. Why do you care about it? Does it look like a kiss? He was stunned when he saw him sucking water with the straw he had just used. Around the empty theater, Chu Sang-woo suddenly leaned forward and kissed him. He turned away, thinking it's over. I can't believe I would do that without the permission of the person who opened my eyes. Anyway, we can't look at each other. Do everything all the time. After the movie ended, they left together. How do you see this movie? He thought to himself, it's hard for me to concentrate and luckily the content isn't too difficult to understand. Should Superman be divided into an animal or a plant? What are you saying? Superman gets his energy from the air and the sun. We live with such a photosynthesis analogy. Shouldn't we classify it as a plant rather than an animal? Well, I don't know. It's a shame that kryptonite is a weakness. Having weaknesses is truly scary. Role in the Superman Deus Ex Machina series, that sort of thing. When it's too strong, it won't be interesting anymore. There must be kryptonite to put Superman at a dead end. It doesn't make sense, though, that the crisis was resolved easily. Superheroes in general are like that. Always focus on actions that have a punitive structure, instead of saying whether Superman is an animal or a plant. The important thing is that they are handsome, strong, and wear tight clothes. Sunbae, you didn't know I was smart. What do you think I am anyway? Human, scoundrel, psycho, trash. A lot of things have changed compared to before, so I don't really know anymore. Senior, I didn't know you were that smart. Finally, what do you think my name is? A mentally unstable, fraudulent, trash person. He thought, now he has changed a lot compared to then, so I don't know anymore. The sound of leaves rustling. I thought we were going to the parking lot. But this is a park? But why are we going this way? This is a shortcut. Chu Sang-woo wondered. Is there a shortcut? If I had gone this way earlier, I wouldn't have been late. What do you think? Is the movie interesting or not? I don't know, that movie has really strange content. What do you think, Senior? I find it interesting. Which part? Don't know anymore. I was so worried about looking at you that I couldn't see anything. He stopped. Impossible. Can't watch the movie or very interesting. Obviously one of these two sentences is a lie. Then both are real. Even though I couldn't watch the movie, I somehow felt very happy. I'll give it a try and think about it. He bowed his head, staring at his hand. Seniors. Star. He wondered, could I hold his hand? How long is it from now to the parking lot? It's almost here. Jang Jae-young suddenly reached out and clasped his hand. Seniors. What's wrong? No problem. He thought, this alone is not enough to satisfy me. Seniors. What's up? It's nothing. I'm really funny. Originally, I didn't have any reservations. What's wrong today? I feel a bit strange today. Don't they give Coke at the cinema to make customers more excited? Now I think you're not very creative, and after today I'll probably have to look again. Just arrived at the parking lot. He thought to himself, it only takes 10 minutes to walk, but it takes 33 minutes to get back. Seniors. Tell me, what do seniors think about exercising with men? I think it's the same for men and women. Jang Jae-young drove Chu Sang-woo home. Are you going to live in the car forever? Now I can't get down. What's wrong? Because I have work to do. Try it out. He turned around and sat on top of him. I told you to do it, why are you so panicked? Chu Sang-woo came closer and kissed him. He thought, calm down. Take it easy. Slow down. Breathe through your nose. Each breath burst out in his throat. You stay a little longer. I was shaking so much that I couldn't calm down. This guy. I want to do that with you. Do you accept? Shall we go inside? I need time to prepare. How long? 1 hour. I'll be there before 3:32. In the bedroom, Jang Jae-young hugged and kissed Cha Sang-woo. His whole body was stiff. Even though I was mentally prepared, I was still scared. Each sound of broken breathing rang out. Hey you. Surely you used to be like this with your son, right? Jang Jae-young pushed Chu Sang-woo to lie down. He thought, whatever will happen will happen. Just endure it for 10 minutes and it will end. Why are you so calm? Different from before. I was shaking so much, that's why. Are you ready yet? You asked too early. Because there is no spirit at all. It's all done. I've cleaned every corner of my body, so you don't need to worry about anything. I already cut my nails. Sure, you don't need to explain those things. I know, so now please be quiet. Chu Sang-woo thought, scared and stressed. My mind is too complicated. What are you thinking now? Many things. Forget about the theory, this is a real game. Jang Jae-young kept touching him, making him shiver. Did I also unconsciously make a strange sound? So frustrating. I've kissed and had physical contact before. I hope you'll do something quickly. He said, stop it. Stop, I told you to stop. He thought, breathing heavily, he intentionally touched other places. Chu Sang-woo jumped up and pushed him away. You take it off. Obviously, I'm a boy. Why would I want to exercise when I see this scene? If I have such a hobby, he asked what that meant. I asked the wrong question, please be quiet. He swallowed. All the feelings were extreme. Other than that, I couldn't feel anything at all. If Sunbae wasn't experienced, I wouldn't have given him this dangerous job. He let out intermittent sounds. Does it hurt? Keep going, you're someone who can handle pain very well. It's very annoying. I said it's okay. I know the principle of fun through that place. It is also used in urological treatment. He thought tremblingly, I feel a bit strange. Wait a minute, let me check the diameter. In a situation like this, don't use those words anymore. The place I'm going to do has no elasticity at all. You did wrong. I will be careful so you don't get hurt. Wouldn't it be better to rest now? Jang Jae-young held his hand tightly. Both are sleeping after finishing work. Did you sleep well? Yes, He sat up and limped into the bathroom. I think I'm a bit overworked. Initially, after pouring wine and heating the air, I was gonna wait for Sang-woo to rush in first. I can't believe I fantasized so many times and lost control during those 10 minutes waiting at the door. In such a hot state, trying to melt Sang-woo. who was as stiff as ice, was forced to take off his shirt. He reminisced about what happened just now. It doesn't feel anything. Take it out. Not this, do it like last time. As soon as I put it in, she wanted me to take it out because she couldn't feel anything. What's wrong? I don't want to. I haven't been done properly yet. It's not your fault if you can't do it. Just do something that might feel better. Who can't do it? Ah, you said you could memorize pi, right? Yeah. I'll use it as soon as you remember 100 digits. You think I can't? Hurry up. I know. 3.1415926. 535897. Jang Jae-young picked up the clothes from the floor, thinking, why can't I stay awake like that? What's wrong? Or should we stop? She shook her head while panting. Wait. Let go. Let go of your hand. Why do you say anything so impolite? If you keep doing that, I'll stop. No, ugh. It's crazy. I want to give her the impression that exercising with me is fun and sweet. But in the end, I became like that and became rude. Sang-woo. How many years does it usually take to make someone crazy? How many years were punished when I made you crazy? What are you saying? Chu Sang-woo, you're crazy sexy. What are you doing? What is this? I asked you to adjust the control button. F2P is not our first choice. I'll do this first. How far have you done? Jang Jae-young clicked and edited on the screen. Since when do you draw so much? Look, we can change this eye color and hairstyle. I am not discussing this issue. In exchange, we can discuss it now. The quality looks good because this is not a top priority, so why do you take such care? How is JEJ? I also finished drawing. You're really sexist, please do it properly. What's up? The quantity is the same. You just changed the color of the dress and copied it exactly. Do you think I wouldn't notice? Jang Jae-young thought I thought he didn't know. Not this one, please adjust it so that the quality of the two characters is the same. Besides, you should fix the control button first. Wait a minute, I'll just do this now. Sunbae now. Looks like a pervert. How do you know I'm thinking so darkly? He chuckled. This is the opportunity. Then reached out and pulled him closer. You're also quite good at reading other people's thoughts. Why would you do that in the practice room? It's not like we're the only ones here. He poked his lips. Come here quickly before I change my mind. Are you crazy? You're in the practice room. I will take your hard drive and run away. Every time you kiss me, I will send you a file. I'm computer illiterate, so how can I remove the hard drive? Oh ha, you're computer illiterate, aren't you? So cute. Ah, what's wrong with you? Why are you tickling me? Ah Hyung, stop it. Really tired. He held his hand tightly, thinking, I want to eat her. I want to get rid of it and punish her right here. I want to ask her that. Who gave you the permission to laugh like that? Are you still smiling? The water bottle suddenly fell down, making a sound. Choi Yuna was stiffly looking at them from behind. Jang Jae-young thought to himself, just hearing it was enough to understand. Why so surprised? Jang Jae-young, do you want to come down and have a cigarette with me? Outside, Choi Yuna leaned against the railing and smoked a cigarette. Already like that together? Last time I heard you say it was just normal concern. Now you're planning on touching that innocent child? What are you talking about? I heard that kid is gay. Isn't that right? Whose side are you on? Shouldn't you ask me first about things like this? Even if she knows someone, she won't be at a disadvantage, but with that kid, it's a different story. What do you plan to do next? Why are you so brazen? Who do you think you are? Last time, after listening to it, I already saw an omen, but at that time I had no intention of intervening. Yet only a few days have passed and you've already reached the final step. You're really irresponsible. If you intend to play for fun and then leave to study abroad like that, that kid will become a waste, right? I feel so absorbed. Jang Jae-young thought to himself, who is playing? Who is abandoning who? It's like it's Jo Seon's time right now, so if we do this just once, we'll have to be together for the rest of our lives. I know that during the past half year you felt very sad because that girl you used to pass by that street led you around and stabbed you in the back, and the ending wasn't very good. That's your own situation, and you can't use it as a reason to interfere in other people's private lives. Just because do you think he's an idiot? I heard they dated before. I can't imagine it at all. What are you lying about? I left before. You two can stay together today, I won't bother you. So beautiful. Now it would be great to go skateboarding. My fate is to be led by that cruel boss and work hard like a slave. What's up? Because he kept looking out the window. It's just that the weather is nice today, so I'll just take a look. If you want to go out, just go. What's going on? I've been working hard these past few days, so why is he being so generous? Or maybe because the relationship has progressed, he's more gentle than me. If it's the latter, that's great. So go home today, see you tomorrow. This kid doesn't even think about who he wants to hang out with. Sang-woo. Yes. Go play basketball with me. I'm very busy. He didn't say he is busy, right? Today he is as gentle as a marshmallow. I'll go first. When you're done, come out and play with me. Are you good at basketball? It's not that bad either. This is the sport I am most confident in. So I guess I lost to you after graduating from high school. I never played again. Just keep playing, why worry about winning or losing? But I don't want to lose. He also said before that he is not good at games. Even though he is someone who has higher ambitions and standards than others, he doesn't show it on the outside. What about the ball? Now go get it. At the drama club. Do you remember the last time we went there? That day was Friday, March 8th, right? That day in the makeup room, I was very angry because my sunbae took off my hat. I'm just coming to pick up my things, so you guys just keep working. Young. You're here, we've been waiting for you all this time. So everyone gathered together to prepare for a regular performance. Sunbae, please sit here. No need, I'll go now. You feel very tired lately, right? It's really hard for him to work so hard. The junior squeezed Jae-young's shoulder. That's right. But can you please take your hand off? Please drink this. Is this still there? No need, I won't drink this. What's wrong with you guys? The kids still haven't given up. Inviting me to be an actor for this play. Sunbae, can you help us just this once? Because you said you were busy, we changed you to a smaller actor. Just this once, please help us. Why haven't you been answering the phone lately? Hyung, you have to create a lot of good memories before graduating. Please help us. There are so many people who want to see your last play. At the last festival, we asked you for help and said it would be the last time. Looks like you've graduated. You haven't graduated yet. How are you? He also did not know. What graduation play? It was performed last year. Did they ask you to act in a play? Ask him to make a cameo in the first 5 minutes. Should be the role of a pirate. It was a role that only appeared for exactly 5 minutes and then died. He refused because he was busy with work, so he hoped the kids wouldn't make things difficult for him anymore. I'm so sorry. What do you say? I never watch club plays. Now there is no more chance. Do you want to bet 10 points? Okay. I will practice a little. That day in the makeup room I was very angry because Sunbae took off my hat. It's been 2 months since Sang-woo and I met. If someone had told me in advance that our relationship would progress like this, I probably wouldn't have believed it. You're lying, right? I can't imagine it at all. At first I also thought so. It's hard to spot at first, but once you get in, it's impossible to get out. I'm not the only one who sees Sang-woo's charm. Sang-woo was able to throw the ball into the basket. Oh, he regained his senses. Let's start. Is he going to move to the right or the left? Is frontal. Sang-woo soared past Jae-young, scoring points with a beautiful ball. What's wrong? Please play properly. Jae-young grabbed the ball that Sang-woo threw. Because there is a difference in body shape, I can play dirty at any time. But strangely, my body couldn't move. I'm not in the mood to win. Oh damn, I don't know. If that's the case, I'll definitely lose. I also attended a friendly match with some kids in the basketball club. If we lose like that, it would be very funny. Sang-woo continuously scores points. If I win, what will you do? Let's see. You will have to do as I ask, okay? Okay. I have to show him my true strength. Jae-young showed off his skills. Isn't he surprised by this skill of mine? Because I thought that if I wasn't the center, I wouldn't get attention, so there were times when I found him boring. But I like the way he appreciates himself. I like how straightforward he is without any pretense. I like how he tries to do his best. How did things turn out like this? Everything about him is so adorable. I don't know when I fell in love with someone who is so naive, stupid, rigid, and unpolished. The idea that after sleeping together there will be no more excitement is a mistake. Jae-young hugged Sang-woo. You broke the law. I will throw the ball freely. Sang-woo threw it in again. This year, Dex Company only selected one person. What about that company? Well, there's no hope left. It's still difficult for people with experience to get in. Can new graduates be accepted? Because I'm reserved, so I don't know. Last year, the general director of Dex Company came to the graduation exhibition. Designer Kim Soo-hyun. Really? At that time, everyone was in a commotion, so it was as if some famous person had come by. Yes, it looks extremely cool. After observing it all, he said he was very satisfied and even asked for a phone number. Wow, that's amazing. Which Cinderella was chosen? I'm probably working there now. I'm so jealous. Whoever grows potatoes in this land is the name sitting next to you. What are you talking about? Hey, what are you doing there? Dex said they would support him to study abroad. But why don't you go? You update news so slow. This idiot has class debt, so he hasn't graduated yet. Ha ha ha, really? Crazy. Well, let me tell you. Jae-young, you bastard, you only took one subject this year and you didn't even bother to contact me. Why haven't I seen you lately? Well, I'm very busy these days. I don't know when I pretended to be close to him. But why are there only 3 people? That kid called me out here and then disappeared. Sorry, my girlfriend called. I'll probably just run away. Looks like you have a girlfriend. I can't see my face, I don't even bother calling. But I saw you left your car in the school parking lot. Oh, he must have met a girl from school. Who is it? Show me, do you have a picture? Could it be Seo Rin? Hey, he's very gentle. Or for Min Jong of the dance department. I know it's definitely Yuna, that girl looks scary. Don't have that like that. No way, why don't you pay attention to anything? If not for Min Jong, then Jong So-yoon from the violin department. One of those 2. Sure, it feels like that. Jae-young chuckled. Guessing was useless. But you're about to go study abroad. Your girlfriend didn't say anything? Jae-young suddenly grimaced and put the glass down on the table hard. Can't you behave properly? The atmosphere became cold. Let's talk about something else. Haha, that's right. Oh, you're close with Yuna, right? Did he say what he would do after graduation? Do I have a boyfriend? I find Choi Yuna very strange these days. Just seeing me makes his grumble. She's putting his faith in a place with no hope. Please sympathize generously with him. That little personality is a bit rough, so when you don't like something, it shows right away. It's not that that kid hates me, but maybe she cares about me. That kid is the type of person who is cold on the outside and hot on the inside. Hey, what nonsense are you talking about? She hates people with a dressing style like yours. Yuna's ideal type is exactly like me. Jae-young imagines Yuna's expression, crazy, seriously, is a person with a sophisticated and mature dressing style. Even though Sang-woo doesn't have all the points I mentioned above. Style, gloomy, subtle, barely there. As for maturity, it's only at the level of a baby taking steps. Jae-young laughed. Whatever ideal type is useless now. No, girls with a tough personality like Yuna will often be attracted to gentle guys like me. I told you it's not true. Why do you keep saying it over and over again? This is the first time in my life that I've attended such a boring party. No, in the past, no matter what party I had, I always had fun. I'm going to smoke. Jae-young's phone rings. Wow. This must be your girlfriend's number. Try calling. Oh my god. That looks ridiculous. Look at him saving names. Oh, that's a good idea. Hello, hey, the person who picked up the phone is a guy. It must be someone else, please ask quickly. Sorry, but can I ask for the name of the other phone owner? Jae-young rushed forward and grabbed the phone from his senior's hand. Sang-woo was confused. Why did he ask my name? Jae-young smiled. Jae-young's son Bae is so busy that he can't pick up the phone. Wait for me. I'm no longer in the mood to drink, so please go home first. What's wrong? That new star has gone home. Damn, why are you guys answering other people's calls? It's so annoying. What, have you finished talking yet? Hey, is he crazy? Just hold on a bit, hold on, it's because he's drunk, that's why he said that. You bastard, you're just joking and you're overdoing it. Sang-woo, are you at the pub? After drinking a little, I'll be home. You quarreled, right? Not available. I heard someone scream. Is it true that while we were joking with each other, there was a conflict? No, why are you calling me? 10 o'clock. Turns out he was on his way home after working part-time. Can't you call me? Jae-young hailed a taxi. It's up to you, you can call whenever you want, but don't you have anything to tell me? Yes. What is it? But because I don't want to tell you. What kind of strange logic is that? I have to tell you so I can achieve the purpose of calling. That's it, I've already achieved my goal, so it's okay. Jae-young smiled. Is he a fool or an old fox? So can you hang up the phone? Okay. But please don't hang up the phone. It would be great if you just kept talking like this until I get home. I want to meet him quickly. What will you do after you enter the house? I'm going to take a shower and test out the new game a bit. Which one are you going to test? I already installed LXT and Evil Scroll. After that, what do? I have to check my email before going to bed. Before you go to sleep, you'll open the Jang Jae-young file and see. Why don't you answer? I originally didn't intend to open it, but now I have to open it and see. What's wrong? Hearing your voice makes hot blood rush to your lower body. Sang-woo, why don't you answer? I'm really angry. Are you angry with me? You always say dark things. Having said that, he doesn't even take responsibility. It's okay for you to take responsibility. What nonsense are you talking about? I'm hanging up. Bad guy. Jae-young had been watching Sang-woo from afar without realizing it. I never think about dark things. Suddenly Jae-young rushed to hug Sang-woo, startling Sang-woo. It's me. The sunlight shining on Jae-young's face woke him up. Jae-young turned over and made eye contact with Sang-woo. Did I sleep over at his house? Seriously, did you sleep well? Because I was so tired. I slept soundly without worrying about anything. Jae-young has a headache. How are you? I have a headache. So go home and rest. I still don't want to go back. You'll buy me lunch. Why are you? You enjoyed me yesterday, so you have to repay me, right? Apparently yesterday you rushed into me. Sang-woo quickly covered Jae-young's mouth out of embarrassment. Look, it's early in the morning and you're already climbing on top of me. Only after eating will I have the strength to work, please. You don't know why the master gave white rice to the servant. Sang-woo jumped up. It's not like that. That is enough. Actually, yesterday was okay, so I'll go buy you some food. Where have you hidden my pants? I'm gonna wash it and give it to you. Honestly, I'm no different from the woodcutter who stole the fairy's clothes. Do you have anything to wear? Looking back now, I see that there isn't a single outfit here that suits Sang-woo. Gloomy and dark. This time I let you borrow it, I must definitely return it to you. Promise me. I know. Looking at him, I knew he was wearing size M, but why did he buy such a large size? You don't have a white shirt? White shirts get dirty easily, so I didn't buy them. He must look very beautiful in a white shirt. Don't look at my face anymore. I'll ruin your face. Feels like these aren't my clothes. Seems like you really like it. Do you want to do one round and then go? Jae-young approached Sang-woo, making Sang-woo jump and his face turned red. Sang-woo ran away. There was no time. I have to eat quickly so I can go to work again. Now come to life again. He eats neatly, right? He had to eat and drink food and spill it out of his mouth so I could have an excuse to help him clean it up so I could touch his cheek. But he's a very careful person. The baseball cap and checkered shirt commonly seen at technical universities are no different from his identity. Dark jeans make people curious about which decade they come from. Wallets, clothes, hats, watches, sneakers, all of Sang-woo's items are very clean but look quite old. If compared to his computer and components, which are all high-end products, this is called modest. Jae-young grabbed Sang-woo's hand. Hey, let's go somewhere. I threw away your shirt yesterday. Really? So you'll need more clothes. We'll definitely need it at some point. Now I'm gonna go buy it. You have to follow me so I can comment on whether it suits me or not. If you buy some strange things and waste your money, it's my fault. What nonsense excuse is that? Okay, if you're going, let's go quickly. I was afraid that you would forget your promise to buy me a new shirt, so I said that, right? Come with me. I'll buy you a nice shirt. Oh, I didn't think it would be that easy. How is it? The knee part is torn. This is just torn. The shape of the bags looks weird. Because there are two buttons, it seems quite inconvenient. The zipper is stuck. I have to show him something before he nods and agrees. Jae-young looked around and saw a pair of pants with only one button and no tears. The pants pockets are also normal and the seams are very sturdy. If he rolls up his pants slightly and exposes his ankles. Sang-woo, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? The color is too bright. Because Sunbae is wearing it, it looks good. But it looks a bit small, so please buy one size larger. This is quite a bold agreement. Calculate the bill for me. Sang-woo rushed over. What are you doing? We agreed to let you buy it for me. I'll buy the more expensive one. Look, this looks good. Sunbae looks beautiful in everything she wears. Honestly, I want him to wear all of these shirts. The sleeves look so weird. Shirt is too short. This is too thick. The texture looks too rough. Isn't this a shirt made specifically for Sang-woo? If you keep charging like that, why did you even bring me here? To carry loads. Please come in, who will wear it? What type do you want to find? Which one is the most beautiful? So please take a look at this. This is the best-selling rectangular underwear among young people today. Please try to touch the material. I think it suits you very well. Because it is made from super smooth fabric. It helps hug the peach and gives a snug feeling. My place is so big it will probably get stuck in the tunnel. So I suggest you size L. Why did you buy underwear? They both took a taxi home. In the taxi, Jae-young and Sang-woo held each other's hands tightly and never let go. This is still missing. I want Sang-woo to wear everything. I want to see him wearing trendy coats in the fall, life jacket for climbing in winter, and cardigan in spring. I want to buy all kinds of sneakers and watch him wear them, and took him to the salon to get another hairstyle. I ate pho today, so next time it will be seafood noodles, then a table of 10 side dishes, followed by burritos and enchiladas. Later, I want to eat with him Peking duck, curry, army hot pot, and steamed tilapia. I have to say, today was magical. What? Surely, always try to do new things with that senior. When I went clothes shopping with my mother, it didn't take this long. So do you like it or hate it? It has its pros and cons, but if I have to say it, then, oh, I'm here. Just let me down here. So you like it, right? Please help me take this money back to the other person's house. Here's the money for the shirt. Let's go. Anyway, still a meticulous person. It's all yours. Take it home. What did you say? Jae-young pushed a pile of clothes bags at Sang-woo. I said I bought it for you to wear. No, I can't accept this, so please give it back. You talk like Jeom Jan-di. Jae-young tore up the receipt, pushing Sang-woo away from the taxi door. That's lull money. Take a rest. Jae-young's mother sent a message. Young, you're back. Starting from the 23rd. Tonight I say yes. Let's have a meal together. The family reunion every October has been moved up earlier. Jae-young texted Sang-woo. He planned to return home in 3 days for the funeral. It must have been 7 months since we last saw each other since the family reunion last year. Hello, Jae-young. Hello. Mom's youngest brother and new dad. Young, you're back. If it's black, it's just that, resplendent like a bride. My son is becoming more and more handsome. What's wrong with you? Stroke? Myocardial infarction? Who says you're always dirty and talk rudely? Mom knew it would be like that. What about your graduation? How's it going? It's just like what I said back then. This time for sure, right? Yes. What a pitiful thing. Maybe it's because Joo-hyuk is already in the prosecutor's office. So the second sister has the opportunity to be so bossy. Anyway, don't let him catch you. I mean, don't let your relatives catch you wrong. Young, since you're dead, you'll cause another ruckus, you know. This time I also have to act cute to score points in his eyes. Because we don't know how things will turn out. The eldest son is both the successor to his grandfather's business and the one who receives the most inheritance. Now that you're dead, a war will break out to claim what you left behind. Hong won't contact me. Is he in Korea? Sang-woo texted Jae-young. I know. Jae-young casually replied, I don't know. If you don't want to say anything more, I'll leave. Yes, I'm going to the hospital to visit and then come over later. The party starts at 7 o'clock, so don't be late. The party also started. As soon as the father entered, all the relatives gathered and chirped. Dad, how can you be so strong? Dad, how do you get younger and younger? I miss you so much, Grandpa. He looked at Jae-young and smiled and said, The puppy is here. Jae-young obediently bowed down. Yes, I'm here. He misses you very much. Jae-young hugged him. Me too. He's the only person I like in this place. If it weren't for him, there's no way I would have stepped foot in this place. Young, when will you study abroad? July. Not much longer, right? Your puppy will go to America and you will miss it so much. What should you do? Relatives were talking loudly. I'm sure you will miss him very much. How can I wait until my grandchild graduates? If I were Jae-young, I would do well wherever I go. The butler walked over and whispered to him. He stood up and asked to be a little rude. So what are you doing these days? The aunt has a husband, daughter, and son-in-law who are all lawyers and a son who plans to become a prosecutor. It seems like last year I heard that you were a student about to graduate. As soon as he left his chair, the atmosphere changed immediately. I have work to complete, so I have to study one more semester. Next to Jae-young's mother sat her blood boiling. So you're still a student. What I mean is that our Yoo-hyuk has been admitted to the prosecutor's office this time. If Joo-hyuk also went to the army and then came back, he would still be studying, right? Oh my God. Look at this kid. There's no one else honest in the army these days. It seems that more people get tuberculosis in their 20s. At this age, Eun-sung already has lung disease, so her grandfather is very worried about how she will work. After Jae-young graduates, you will draw pictures and receive money, do things like that, right? A young uncle, an alcoholic, with a bad temper, is maintaining his livelihood with a cell phone dealer that his grandfather has prepared for him. Or maybe you should try drawing your own face. You probably need pocket money. You should also try selling your phone to me once. Although it's time to change it, I will decide whether to buy it or not. The little uncle stood up angrily. This damn uneducated bastard. The younger son immediately kept it. His father endured it. You hold it down. Because it was mixed with Jang, that's why. Jae-young's mother, sitting next to her, heard her face darken. He came back in. What's going on? Why are you all standing up? Oh, isn't Dad too busy? Dad, let's go out together sometime. Last month I went to Australia and saw a very good golf course. Ha ha ha, Australia is fine too. Even though I was angry like this, the reason I showed up to the family reunion one after another was only because of my grandfather. A businessman who started from scratch with high self-esteem and strong leadership ability. Grandfather who emphasized family and love, was a patriarch. So even though he considered his married daughters no longer family members, and didn't care if the blood wasn't from the Shin family, but the only exception is my mother, the youngest daughter who just got divorced and took me home. Since I was little, he said I was very similar to him and did very well. When my mother remarried, he took me, who had nowhere to go, to his home and raised him directly. No matter what I do, he will respect and understand me. But he valued blood and always insisted that I keep the boundaries. On the day I announced that I would cut ties with this troubled family, I was slapped for the first time in my life. Because the day my big uncle called me a son of a bitch, he beat me repeatedly with a golf club. From there I learned freedom and persuasion at the same time. Because I didn't have the confidence that I would never meet him and couldn't change him, I had to give up. Even after the age of 20, I still kept the boundaries he set. Jae-young returns home after a long day. Today is especially more difficult. It's all nonsense communications. Miss him so much. Up until now I've seen it almost every day, so that's why withdrawal symptoms appear when I don't see it for a day. I was very curious about what he did during this time. Did he listen seriously to lectures? Did he eat enough? The phone has no response. What is he doing anyway? Pick up the phone, please. Allo, allo. What's wrong? What's wrong? Really good effect. Are you at the funeral home? Not. Why did you say you were going to the funeral? I already sent my condolences. Although I had intended to help with work at the funeral home, that was a matter of tomorrow and tomorrow. I don't want to talk about this. If this keeps up, Sang-woo will hang up the phone. What are you doing? Oh, let's do this and that. I make games. Then brush your teeth. Before that, I write code in the practice room. I'm not there. So why did you come to the practice room? Because I'm used to working there. I want to hear his voice more. What are you wearing now? What about pajamas? Jae-young smiled evilly. He imagined you wearing pajamas and making games, so he felt very excited. So let me take it off and come back. Take it off for me to hear with that seductive voice. How? I think if you treat yourself while moaning for me, you can end up here. His confused expression was vivid before his eyes. I cannot predict the conclusion. But because I already did it, I can't do it anymore. Jae-young burst out laughing. I was shocked just looking at your photo. What are you asking? I'm so jealous. Which picture is it? Don't joke anymore. I asked which picture it was. Hurry up. There are so many pictures. Flip them and shake them. I don't remember clearly anymore. I'm so embarrassed now. Can I hang up the phone? Impossible. You present what you did today. I know. Today. I have added consumables and fixed the monster bug to disappear. It would be great to have this voice reading program. If so, I would probably listen to it every night and become more knowledgeable. It's not just about listening to the voice but not understanding anything about the content. Are you listening? Looks like you're sleepy. Hang up the phone and go to sleep. Don't hang up. Keep going. Let me listen. What? Keep going, keep going. Receiving funeral money and eating until dark. It was already dark. Even so, I'm happy because I think that disgusting man is dead, so there's nothing to do now. If labor is like this, then I will welcome it as much as possible. Jang Jae-hong called. Where are you? I'm almost at the hotel. Are you planning to return? Then there is nothing to do. Don't you ever go visit? What are you going to listen to when you go now? I'll see my grandfather tomorrow. If I go with my mother and you, I'll probably listen less. Are you standing in front of the hotel? Let's meet. Long time no see. Jang Jae-young. Younger twin brother Jang Jae-hong. Every time I see him, I feel angry. Since I was young, because I couldn't stand the appearance of someone who looked exactly like me, I argued a lot. When I was 12 years old, although we lived in the same house, because we were so different, we no longer played together. After completing his studies in Europe and starting to work in the financial sector, Jae-hong had the ambition to achieve success in society. Why did you come here? It's so dirty. It's a day off. There's time at the right time. You should know the situation and come back. There's nothing special about you. You should have graduated already. There's something special about not being able to graduate. Didn't I tell you already? Where do you sleep? If the room is big, let me sleep with you. Stop having seizures and book a room. It's been a while. Sleeping together will be fun. Just kidding, just kidding. Hello, senior. Oh, what's wrong? Today I discovered an important bug, so I tested it. The capacity is compressed a lot and the performance is also greatly increased. Turns out it was due to the script I just added for the mosquito. If you come back tomorrow, I'll show you. Very good. Yes, actually, because time is so urgent right now, I'm not confident that I will complete these functions. I'm very worried about that. I can reduce it and release it. I want to do it all. Although I feel sorry for Sang-woo, I don't care about the game at all right now. Because I'm extremely tired. I just want to hear Sang-woo's voice. Tomorrow, let's think together and see. Actually, I used that as an excuse. What are you saying? You can test it yourself and tell me later. I just wanted to call you. Are you on the phone? When I called yesterday, I had this thought. His voice sounds so sad. So I wanted to tell you not to be too sad. That's why I called. I said I was going to a funeral, so he thought I was sad. It's not surprising that he was told it was one-sided. It's because I'm under too much pressure, that's why. This happens all the time, so I'm okay. Why is someone bullying you? Who is that? Even if I say it, I don't know. Miss him so much. That's right. I'm off topic. I'll hang up now. Wait. Speak a little more. I want to hear your voice. I have nothing left to say. Whatever you say, whatever comes to your mind, say it. Jang Jae-young. There were no seniors, so the practice room was quiet and time passed very slowly. I miss you so much. I said nonsense, I'm gonna hang up. He's at the bottom of the stairs, yet you take another step up. If you knew you were meeting a man, what would you say? Will he throw away the ashtray or put me in a mental hospital? I don't know if he'll tell me I've had enough, stop playing, and tell me to keep my boundaries. Tell me I've played enough. That never happens. We've just been apart for so long and we're already in a mess. No, what boundary is crossed? I don't even know where it is. What are you doing? Jae-hong suddenly appeared. My baby, your voice is quite loud. I was very surprised because she was so masculine. Otherwise, it's not manly but boyish. Are you meeting a man? Go away. Since when? How old is that person? Is he handsome? If you live long enough, the day will come when you feel sympathy for me. Puppy Jang Jae-young, I don't think you will be recognized by him and joke around with him. You already grasped my weakness, right? After he left, he continued to move his lips freely. Oh, where are you going? Seoul. Tomorrow is the burial ceremony. I just asked you one favor. What? I've kept your secret until now. You can help me once. He made up an excuse that he had urgent work, so he came back to help him. Do you think that's okay? You just need to stay here for one more day and then go home. Impossible. Sang-woo said he missed me. It's not like you're asking me to work every day. It's not like he wants to sleep with me. But he remembers me. I'm not confident I can make an excuse. Grandpa doesn't even listen to what I say anymore. So there is no other way. Although it's not my style, I can't help it. Are you confident? No one knows Jang Jae-hong has returned. As long as you can fool him, it's fine. Who can imagine? You gave me both shoes and perfume. Grandpa is very sensitive. Hey Jang Jae-hong. It's okay to say thank you. I don't do it for free, so you'll pay me later. Debit it. Sang-woo sent a message to Jae-young. I tried to think about it, but we probably have to give up the unlimited mode, leader ranking and delegated tasks. The appraisal on the store will take 2 weeks, so according to the schedule, the date is March 6th. We have to enter beta test. I know you're busy, there's no need to answer me, so you can just look. And sleep well, you have to get enough sleep so the pressure you feel during the day can be relieved. Knock. What is it? Now is the time. Jang Jae-young stood in front of the door. Sang-woo is dreamy. Why? So, I miss you very much. I didn't know you were back. So you don't like it? Sang-woo shook his head. Feels really good. Jae-young hugged Sang-woo. Did something happen at the funeral home? Now he's pretty good at imitating others. The outfit and scent I saw for the first time. Who is that person who bullied him? Aunt? Aunt's husband, uncle, aunts, cousins. He went there and was scolded by them. Idiot, you're upset because your relative talked about you. I have to comfort you. Why did you come here to be bullied? You mean you're asking me to comfort you with my body? I'm following a somewhat dark way of thinking. That's not the case. With those words, emotions enter. Although I know Sang-woo doesn't have the ability to warmly comfort him. But, like, this is no problem. In nature, strong individuals always act alone. For example, the black mamba snake, because it secretes venom from the day it is born while still in the egg, does not need protection from the herd. There are 2 big reasons why animals do not do this and live in groups. Herbivores have very weak individual abilities, so they travel in herds to protect against predators. Carnivores group together in groups to hunt. Why is nature already explaining zoology? Which category does the senior belong to? Let's see. If he is an adult, he must overcome the road ahead on his own. If you are weak, relying on the herd is also a way. But if the herd is on the contrary, it will have a negative impact on the individual. Then you just need to leave the group. Are you not confident that you can live without your family? Way of thinking. If there is a problem, eliminate the cause. That statement itself is not wrong. Seniors are very conflicted. You're absent from important classes, and when a funeral puts you under pressure, why can't you be absent? If you don't go, your life will be over. I told them to cause trouble. Relatives are just strangers. No one can force the actions of their seniors. It's strange that this extreme solution comforts me. What you said is correct. Everyone has weaknesses, so I understand. Superman also has kryptonite. That's right. A perfect man like me must also have weaknesses. Although I live freely, the only constraint is that I cannot do what I want. The so-called family boundaries that my grandfather gave me to rely on for a long time were like kryptonite. What is your kryptonite? I don't have that. That's great, you're a Superman with no weaknesses. Come on, comforting ending. I will kiss you now. Those people are so strange. Why would you treat such a handsome relative so badly? Sang-woo kissed Jae-young. Now I'm doing really well. I made him practice a lot, so he immediately made the first move. Can you sleep over and then go home? Yes. Didn't he answer too quickly? So lend me your pajamas, I'll go take a shower. No, you can't change your clothes. Sang-woo quickly held Jae-young tightly. Sang-woo. Yes. Today we just hugged each other and slept like our parents. Although we are all men, of course we cannot get married, but that is just a metaphorical expression. If you're not happy, I'll be the mother and you'll be the father. Is it true that you won't do anything? If they are parents, shouldn't they create children? Please, please, Sang-woo. You said you came to see me, but I just wanna lie like that. Sang-woo looked down at Jae-young's growing tumor. This is the moment I hate being a man. The excitement of exercise has escaped the control of reason. I understand that feeling well. Although the truth is that I came because I miss Sang-woo, but the moment I met Sang-woo, I didn't understand why my body reacted. The first time I saw my senior wearing a suit, I wanted to do it in this state definitely. But I also respect the judgment and don't want to lose that humanity. Sang-woo, what's up? Where are the condoms? Thoughts of forcing yourself to exercise with someone you hate. Before I can't stand it anymore and make you come here quickly. Looks like you're tired today, so let me do it myself. Star. Just lie there. What did he mean when he told me to lie still? If Sang-woo says he wants, I can agree to anything, but right now I'm not prepared at all. I don't know why I brought up my mother's story. Wait, I'm not mentally prepared. Already in this state, are you gonna just ignore it and go to sleep? Why are you wearing that for both of us? I remember last time you had to throw away the shirt, so I wore another one. The shirt is more expensive. Isn't that right? So it has such a deep meaning. I want to rush inside immediately. No way. What are you looking at so intently, you perverted bastard? Call me baby. What the hell are you? Where can I find a kid like this these days? Can't stand it. Sang-woo pushed Jae-young down. I told you to lie still. Let me do it. Why didn't I meet you until now? Sang-woo. Emotions blind eyes and paralyze reason. Cannot simply be explained as a desire to exercise. I hope you will deepen the feeling of the most intense joy. And then I can never forget you. Hyung, Jae-young Hyung. Sang-woo. Open your eyes. I thought I was gonna die. I was being beaten by a superior horse or something. I can't die. I'm not done yet. I'm done. I'll stop today. Stop what you're doing. Now is the beginning. Jae-young took off his shirt, revealing his toned body. If I seduced you, I must take responsibility. Sang-woo took a test about adult issues. It's not that bad, it's still illegal. I can handle not exercising for a day. The standard of pervertness is a bit vague. If out of 20 questions, more than 10 are correct, it is called exercise addiction. The only suitable question is number 5. I feel uncomfortable in daily life because it keeps appearing in my mind often. Not an addiction. Thinking about exercise all the time makes me suspect I have a mental illness. Still, it's lucky. Sang-woo remembered last night. You have to say the exact request, Sang-woo. There is no object. I'm sorry for being late, senior. I fell while riding my bike here. I know it's an excuse, but I should have come sooner. If the pain is too much, go to the medical room first. It's bleeding. Yes, no, I'm fine. So let's start the meeting. The chosen presentation topic is the Go algorithm. If you don't like it, Suggest an alternative. Please wait a moment. The speaking time is not much. Isn't that too complicated? I was thinking about an ATM machine. That's too simple, so it won't get a high score. Choose go. Yes, please feel free to talk. Two-person presentation exercise in algorithm class. I thought I would do it alone even though I had a group member. If you do it with a program, there will be plus points, you know. What are you planning to do? That's not what you should do. It seems difficult, so we have to make the Go board first. I will do it myself. I'm not as good at programming as my senior, but I will take care of all the analysis and presentation arrangements. Can I believe it? PPT delivered to me. If I can't do it properly, I can do it alone. You, Senior Sang-woo. What's up? Thank you for ignoring me today. What are you saying? I was in the same group as you in class, data structures, after all. At that time, I was 3 minutes late, so you went first and did your homework separately, remember? I took this subject again because I received D. It's not like I'm blaming you now. This kid, it turns out, is not his first crime. I thought you would leave this time too. I was very surprised to see you here. The atmosphere seemed completely different from then. I will try my best with the determination to learn. Yeah, I know. The atmosphere seems different. If that's a humble statement, then to some extent it's probably true. Now, because I'm late, I don't even look at the other person. If I keep building principles like that, I will never be able to meet Jang Jae-young. Director Chu is back. How are you? More interesting than you think. Is it really what we created? Need to adjust the grenade's destructive power level? That's right, it looks fake. You can also use sound effects. Good job. And I found 2 bugs. If you set booby traps and change weapons without moving, it will freeze. Can't move to the side. Check that and the control window on the status bar. I know the first one, I'll check the second one. Jae-young pulled Sang-woo back. Don't you want to look at me? We've been together until this morning. Has nothing to do with it. From tomorrow you won't go to work anymore, right? Going out for 3 days and 2 nights, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is very reasonable. How could he only think about playing like that? Look at the work schedule that's been delayed lately. Even though I quit my part-time job and increased my working hours. It's done, but time is still very tight. Besides, I'm still studying a major. The exam is 3 weeks away, and by the end of the week I still have to make a program for the presentation. I know, so go somewhere with me today. Where are you going? Studio that you mentioned last time. There are a few new samples that have just arrived. They are quite good. Can you give them a try? I've already given all the audio to my seniors. I'll let you decide. Hello, director. I was very satisfied with the samples you sent yesterday, so I wanted to come directly and talk in more detail. Yes, well, any time is fine, so I'll leave now. Yes, it's not just me, there are also business partners. See you in 30 minutes. Come on, let's go. Let me say it again. What? I was talking on the phone and calling you something. What? Goldfish brain, if you don't remember then leave. What, do you want to hear what I have to say? Honey, wife, these. Crazy. I'm just kidding. This is Jae-young, right? Yes, hello director. Hey, Sung-young said he's a handsome guy, he's really handsome. It's very difficult to get here. Isn't it? We are developers. That little guy is really cool. Please come in. I'm not a friend, but a business partner. I'll let you guys listen to some other samples. What is this musical trend is to give some variation to it so that it doesn't reveal the chords being repeated. I've chosen a song that fits the action genre. What do you guys think? I like some of the second ones. Unlike the trend you mentioned, there's a short repeating chord, but in classic games there's a lot of these types of things. However, if the chord is 1.3 times this, it is good. Please do as I say, business partner. I want you to feel comfortable, but if you look at the plan, you'll probably know that our concept is a bit chilling. Director, you know something, right? Okay. What a pleasant conversation. Then I will edit the background music to repeat 8 to 16 beats to feel like this. Knock. Allow me. Everyone, please drink coffee while working. Why do you do this? I don't force employees to do things like this. Don't misunderstand. If there are guests coming, we can entertain them. This is the action game team I told about yesterday. Sung Yong's Friends is a smartphone game. This is our musician Yoon Hee. Hello. Jae Young's phone call. Please excuse me for a moment. They told me to take the car out. Is there any parking around? It's a bit far, but if you turn right at the intersection, there's a paid parking lot. Sang-woo, please talk to the director. Who is that? I said I'm Sung Yong's friend. What is he doing? A model? Probably a design student, it seems like that. Are you a university student? This doesn't look like a student's work, right? Did that person do this directly? Yeah, it's called a low-economy indie game. His words are student, but his ability is truly professional. Of course, I chose this designer. Sang-woo, I don't know how much manpower there is. 2 people. College students are so cool these days. I only knew how to drink at that time. I don't know if that person has a lover yet. So this is the reason why you came here. Not available. Really, I thought it was there. Why am I dressed so sloppily today? What should I do? What to do? Let's have a meal. They're younger than me. If they were the same age as Sung Jong, how old would they be? 26 stars or 7, much smaller. I look older when I stand next to him, right? What's wrong with you? Be decisive. Why am I so uncomfortable? I want to turn off that sound. Sit here and attract his attention. End the meeting and try to start a conversation. No one would say they hate someone who said they liked them at first sight. He can also be pressured. How can that be? No, you don't know this side of him. Because normally this guy is a very confident type. So they must do. Oh, it seems he's back. I'm shaking so much that I probably can't stay. I'll go out first. What are you talking about? I had a question, so I asked about the game. Sang-woo, did he explain it well to you? Yes, of course, thanks to Sang-woo, the problem was solved. It's all over. You're a liar. What does that composer look like? Is a beautiful girl. If that person invites you to eat together, how will Jang Jae-young react? Can she take that vacant position? Lover? Really bad mood. It's so strange. Why are you so quiet? Sang-woo, isn't he naturally quiet? Needless to say. Normally he's really difficult, but he seems satisfied with all the director's conditions. After this, I've decided everything and you won't be able to show your face. Try starting a conversation after the meeting. He can also be pressured. How can I do that? The meeting is almost over. Composing must be very interesting, beige venture. I'm satisfied with just the quality of the sample, but if you put in a little more effort, I really have nothing more to expect. You hope it's good. The game is still in the making, right? The major mold has been completed, but there are still some problems on the development side. We all rely on you, director. Yes, if anything changes, just call me. Please be careful when you return. What are you doing? Let's teach. I have to quickly leave this place before that musician shows up. Not over there. Please wait a moment, Jae-young. Yes, just a little personal matter. One of my employees said she liked you, so I'm like this. Looks like you don't have a girlfriend yet, so come have dinner with us. That's a very good person. Sang-woo is upset. What's wrong? It's none of his business. Please convey your apology to me, because I have the one to love. Do something from now on. Look at your expression. Don't you like this studio? Not. Then why? I think your soul hangs upside down on a tree branch at the last minute of the meeting. I do not know. After all, what do I hate so much? Why do you feel so worried? I hate it even more because I think I know why. The person you said is going back and forth is me. Are you stupid? Is that me? I'm so funny. I have to give you time before you can meet or not meet other people. While you exploit me every day. Let's eat something first. I haven't had dinner yet. I have already eaten. Then eat more. Do you like Mexican food? I told you I had dinner. Everyone in the restaurant whispered when Sang-woo and Jae-young sat down at the restaurant. See it. Tasty. Everyone is looking at Jang Jae-young. Jae-young whispered, what makes you so dissatisfied? That's his no way. Sang-woo boldly kissed Jae-young to mark his sovereignty. Here is your carne asada taco, enchilada. I want to pop up the screen fence so no one can see Jang Jae-young anymore. Are you hungry? Sang-woo cuts food to give to Jae-young. Jae-young was startled. What is that? Goodbye, dear customers. Sang-woo grabbed Jae-young's shirt and pulled Jae-young closer and kissed him passionately, spicy and red. Like Jang Jae-young. The two kissed and never let go. I have some dissatisfaction, that's right. I have been infected with anger regulation disorder. This is the first time I heard you say such baseless words. I read the account number so you can transfer half of the food, parking fee and studio deposit. Leave it later. Just tell me withdrawing cash is very troublesome. Jae-young plays music in the car. Second psychedelic album, Pressure, track 7, down tempo. Exactly. Jae-young changed cards. Yoon Si-yeol's first album, Day and Night, track 1, temperature difference. This is the first time. I look closely at the night view of the river like this. So beautiful. That's right, it's just that at night the pupils dilate so the light looks scattered. No, I told you. Sang-woo shyly turned away. He himself was even more beautiful. So I guess people who meet him for the first time will want to talk to him, and the people around him will gape and look up at him. I didn't pay attention to that until now. There are countless people who follow Jang Jae-young because they love Jang Jae-young. How many of them has he dated? Or how many people were sitting in the front seat that he drove and saw this scene? Now tell me why you're so upset. I'm not upset at all. You are. I do not have. You have. Today, every time I look at Jae-young, I feel angry. Sang-woo. I'm angry because I was robbed of my work time. Not. If you are dissatisfied with me, you must tell me. Not available. That studio, will you come again? No, I was planning on accepting the job via email. The people at the restaurant also stared at him. So what, they can't even look at you. Hyung. Are you a womanizer? Not. Until now, I have been with a few people. Jae-young laughed. 5,000 people. I immediately knew it would be like that. He joked around again and changed the subject. Jae-young hugged Sang-woo. The robot vacuum cleaner is already jealous. The firmware is much better. He said, jealous? This is not a situation worth applying that emotion to. That's not the case. Isn't that right? I said it's not. I know. What is Jang Jae-young's benefit in leaving behind girls of marriageable age and meeting him? Jang Jae-young easily aroused my desire to exercise and helped me relax very effectively. Maybe I have the same meaning for Jang Jae-young. Jae-young Hyung. Why are you dating me? There are so many reasons. Do you have to say them all? Yes. Jae-young stroked Sang-woo's neck. First of all, your neck is very beautiful. Cute face. Even more adorable when you smile. White, even her body is his style. This shell really suits me, I understand. Why are you being so mean? But now it's just the beginning. There can be up to 100 reasons. All are not necessary, but there is one biggest reason. If I say anything, you will definitely run away, so I can't say it. I told you to go. Jae-young kissed Sang-woo everywhere on his face, forehead, nose, cheeks, lips. Why don't you say that? You already answered. What else? What did you say? Stupid. Why do you pay attention to that inappropriately? I'm just stuck with you. You know that even if I just sit in the chair next to you, you'll still be hard. Maybe now I know why I paid attention to that. People buy insurance to protect themselves when they get sick. Why am I in such a bad mood at the studio? Why do I get so angry at the restaurant? The root of the discomfort became clear. Hyung can also find someone he likes more than me, so I probably won't date you anymore. Because I don't have any backup for that situation, of course I will feel very confused. You speak logically, so let me tell you, Sang-woo. What do you want me to do for you? What can Jang Jae-young do? Even though 2 months later he left. I almost told him to wear a mask outside. Please work hard. I will know and take precautions for. On the first day, Jang Jae-young disappeared. Apparently he was very angry. It's better than that. I should just do my homework. Reminisce about the past. Don't just get angry like that. If I said something wrong, then say it. I said everything right, you didn't say anything wrong. But why are you angry? End of flashback. Even though he seemed angry when we talked, I didn't say anything cruel or provide false information. Even though there have been a lot of unsatisfactory things lately, I've closed my eyes and treated him well, so why did I go in the wrong direction? Miss him so much. On the third day, Jang Jae-young disappeared. I'm an idiot. Strangely, I can't offer any possibilities about the near future. Why have I never tried even once to assume? Imagine having no one around to relieve your desires. I'm such an idiot. Thinking about Jang Jae-young leaving. Situations that, even if needed, cannot be met. In terms of quantity, how many Jang Jae-young guys are needed? I see Jang Jae-young almost every day. Kissed more than 100 times. Within 19 days, we slept together 4 times at home. The time it takes to meet Jang Jae-young is gradually getting shorter. And Jang Jae-young will leave in July. I just think about the lack of time to create games. I can't take seriously the fact that the time when I can meet Jang Jae-young is coming to an end. I thoughtlessly thought it was because I was relieved so regularly. If it went on for a while, the situation would get better. Must think of an alternative. Even if I need Jang Jae-young right now, he's not by my side. Furthermore, Jang Jae-young had intended to leave. No matter how much I persuade him to calm down, one day in July, demand and supply will still deviate. On the 4th day, Jang Jae-young disappeared. No matter what I do today, I have to drag Jang Jae-young out and ask him why he's angry. There's no other way. If he doesn't show up by the end of the meeting time, then I have no choice but to ask the faculty office. If they don't give me their personal information, I can go to the art university and drama department to ask everyone face to face. Sang-woo walked into the office. Who is it? It doesn't look like a thief. Oh, why are you so handsome today? You went shopping, right? May I ask who? Sang-woo, you're too much. Why can't you recognize me? I've dyed my hair. Play you play. Calling Nuna made your mouth torn or something. Please do not make physical contact. Besides, I already have a Nuna. Everyone calls all older girls Nuna. I'm not like that. Family names are only used for family. It's so funny while you call Jang Jae-young Hyung. Lose. I don't know if you know where the person sitting here is. I know where your Hyung hangs out. Sang-woo thought it was useless to ask. Did she guess that her relationship with Jang Jae-young was inappropriate? Fortunately, she didn't openly mock her. But what wind is it? Taking him to buy a new shirt. Does this way of dressing look better than before? Jang Jae-young bought the hat for me. Why did Jang Jae-young buy it for you? Jeans that Jang Jae-young bought for me. Oh, it's much, much nicer. You dress so beautifully for someone to see. Who is it? You already know everything, so why are you still asking? He hasn't gotten back in touch yet. Is your relationship good these days? Or not? So, I thought you guys were pretty good. No, it's very deadlocked. I knew right away it would be like this. What should I do to help you? Scold him. It's funny, I don't even know the address. If you're too sad, just contact me. I can still treat you to a meal. I don't need any material help. What did I say? Didn't I say I could curse him and comfort him? I don't need those things. So please tell me what you know about the time when Jang Jae-young dated his first person. So you're so attached? Knowing those things, you won't be happy at all. If you want to predict the future, past data is essential. For me, it's a must-have information. I only passed the exam the third time, so I don't know much about Jang Jae-young in his first and second years. It's okay to be brief, just say what you know. I know. When I enrolled, I was a member of the design department. That person is 2 years older and they dated for about 3 months. Around the summer, I heard that he had a girlfriend when he went on a date with a girl of the dance faculty of Myeongsong Women's University. 1 or 2 months, this person is also older but they quarrel a lot. The fact that he was slapped and beaten in the square was so refreshing. In the fall before winter also has a girlfriend. Is a flight attendant uni, she used to go to school. Really pretty, really pretty. As soon as they joined the army, they broke up, so they dated for 3 months. Because after joining the army, they had little contact. Continue. I reserved it for a long time. When I went back to school, I saw that Jang Jae-young had also gone to school. That was last year. He was dating a copywriter. Seems to be over 30 years old, seems to have been there for a while. About 4 months compared to people of the same age in the law faculty. That person is also very beautiful, although now that she has graduated, she is the last person I know. Most of them are women older or the same age in the arts, services, and culture industries, with an average of less than 3 months. Science and technology industry, younger men, objects that satisfy desires like me, are completely separate, so there is nothing worth referencing. What is the reason for the breakup? Seems so boring. From the beginning, he didn't think about serious love. He doesn't show any emotions at all and is very cold. Just like a disappointed lover. Sang-woo thought, finally salvaging useful information. Looks like Jang Jae-young is fed up with me anyway. That's why we completely cut off contact. In my opinion, you have a chance to succeed. What are you saying? Looking at the people he has known so far, they are all mature and have attractive styles. He, if I must say, has a rustic style, is both young and male. Doing things that other people have never done before, that's special enough, isn't it? Sang-woo thought, because I'm not his lover. But because of that, Jang Jae-young's mind can be changed. Because it is a relationship connected by the body. Just kissing me on the lips is enough for Jang Jae-young, and I have a few techniques I've never tried before, so it'll be fine anyway. However, no matter how hard I try to change him, from the very beginning he decided to end it. Because I fell in love, I didn't have any defense like an idiot. It doesn't mean anything because it will end anyway. I understand that feeling. Anyway, there's still some time left. Even if it's just a little time, go on a warm date and then send him off. That's the way to have no regrets. Because I kept following and arguing with people in similar situations, it didn't end well at all. Sang-chu thought to himself, what a funny person. It's not my problem to be so sad. Jang Jae-young has been doing well lately. How is it? I told you it was bad. Even if I don't see it, I know clearly I can't contact you, huh? He was so busy drinking that he didn't bother to pick up the phone. Then he made him climb a tree, then disappeared saying he was too tired for the weekend. In the short reply, he asked to come find you just because he needed you, right? It all makes me angry. You look down on me for picking up all the meat. Really, it doesn't have to be that bad. But disappearing is worse. No, I have a good idea, you sit still and watch. Suddenly the girl next to him sang woo. What are you doing? Sit still, Nuna will know how to do it herself. Choi rummaged around looking for something. Found it. Maybe you put it on my head? I hate it so much, please go away. You said you want to show it off, so you have to make an effort. Your eyebrows are handsome. Eyebrows are eyebrows, how can they be handsome? And what do? You always use a hat to hide it. Isn't this a knife? Are you a kid or something? Just sit still and let me see. Summer is almost here. Why are your lips so chapped? Oh, looks like you chose the wrong major. Sang-Chu looked in the mirror and thought to himself, not knowing what else was different. What number of shoes are you wearing? Maybe these will fit, try them out. That's not mine. Just take it away. You just need to wear one accessory and you'll be perfect. Oh ho ho, Jang Jae-young, your blood will overflow. I've done everything I was told. Now can you explain what this is all about? Is there any law that says people like us should just be fooled? You can also counterattack. From now on you go kill time somewhere. Then arrive at Yeonseokdong around 8 o'clock. Go to any bar and drink. I'll take care of the rest. Why do I have to drink in Yeonseokdong? Because there are many good bars there. Just do as I say. Then Jang Jae-young will call. Let him pick up the phone twice, then pick up the next call. Then say it's because you can't be clear with me, so I came to change the mood. So he will make a fuss and ask where you are and then come find you. This is a 99% proven strategy. Just do that and Hyung will come. 95% is like that. Just now you said it was 99%. Why is the probability of success dropping? What if, according to 1 to 5%, Hyung is fed up with me and doesn't come? If so, then you find a beautiful Nuna or a handsome Hyung and ask them to buy you alcohol. Throw away Jang Jae-young, throw away. Ouch, I have an interview, look at the time. I have to go now. Come on, Sang-woo, don't humiliate your lover's name. We are not lovers. Oh, and remember that you can only answer the phone twice. When he gets angry, he's very scary. At the stadium, Jae-young was skateboarding and thinking, I thought that even though we started from the worst relationship, now we are physically and mentally compatible. Sang-woo has also steadily walked up the stairs. But that is a fatal mistake. If you run out of milk, you'll have to change your taste or go to the supermarket. Sang-woo, who announced that he would replace me, hasn't changed at all since the day he said to release his desires according to mutual agreement. Jang Jae-young thought about his previous friend's words. Last time I heard you say it was just normal concern, but now you're trying to touch that innocent child. I'm the one who made a mistake and created this dating atmosphere. I am truly a coward. I was stupid to mistakenly think that you felt even though it was a strong feeling for me. That's right, I wasn't clear from the beginning. Because I'm not confident that I can suppress my reaction to Sang-woo's rejection. Because of lack of time, because I hate when the relationship becomes heavy. Jang Jae-young fell off his skateboard. I behaved vaguely for countless reasons, so I had to pay the miserable price like this. Calm down. I'm not very alert right now. Don't let Sang-woo manipulate you anymore. If that's the case, then I won't have to pretend to be sorry and cling to Sang-woo's pants at the airport just as a backup according to what someone said. Tell me you can still live well without me. Let's try being fooled once. Jae-young took the skateboard and walked home. On Wednesday, I promised that. Jae-young is lying on the sofa, haggard. What a surprise, if it weren't for Sang-woo. There wouldn't be anything interesting. Can't stand it anymore. I have to try so hard not to rush to Sang-woo's place. Today I'll just confess my love for you. Say you don't just consider him as an object to do that. Tell him you like him with love. At the very least, I definitely can't let words like partners come out of that mouth anymore. Sang-woo is on the bus right now. Not a very reliable guide. But what can I do? It's so slow. Obviously it said it only took 36 minutes. Why hasn't it happened yet? The battery also doesn't have much left. Hello? Where are you? Are you ready? I'm still on the bus. I probably won't be able to arrive at 8 o'clock. What should I do? I haven't called yet, so don't worry. Postpone it until 9 o'clock. Yes, by then I'll be there. I know, hang up now. Wait a minute, now what is the probability of success? Yes, 100%, just remember what I said. I know, I'll hang up now. At this time, Jae-young called. What is this? The battle plan hasn't started yet. Did you betray me? I don't know what's wrong with the temporary name. I'm not at home. I'm on the bus to Yeonseokdong. I've already made plans. If you don't know something, it's better to get advice, right? What else? The call from Jae-young has already come. On the way to my house. Just ignore it. Hey, no, 9 times you bully, treat you well once, that's a common trick. If he always does what he wants, he'll be caught. I'm sure not. You keep hanging up, right? This time I have to teach him a lesson. Ignore all the calls, just do as I say. But you said I only ignored 2 calls, I already ignored 2 calls. Change plans, you have to ignore it until 9 o'clock. Did you know? I know. I can't just go home like that. No way, hang up. At the bar. Minus sweets, minus juice, minus Coke. Give me a martini. The battery ran out. 43 minutes later, I turned it back on. Sang-woo drank the glass of wine that was just brought to him. I want to drink a few more glasses. I think I can't wait until 9 o'clock because it's too stressful. Really heavy wine. Give me another drink. Yes. What time is it now? Please wait a moment. It's 8:23 a.m. What am I doing here? Strange clothes, strange places, strange actions. Because of some kind of desire, I have to do it to this extent. Sang-woo looked around. No one pleased him. Remember Jang Jae-young's first impression, it wasn't a good one at that time. I just think he's a lazy person, and even if he's 40 minutes late, he doesn't feel guilty. Give me another martini. Give me the same drink as the guy over there. Turns out to be a person without political opinions. A moment later, Sang-woo became dreamy. I didn't expect to meet someone with the same interests here. It's a pleasure. It's not that our tastes match. It's that I don't like drinking the rest. Not a preference for wine. Then I don't understand what you are saying. You're looking for a man, right? How do you know? Because I sat next to you and saw you only looking at men. Please don't interfere, it has nothing to do with that. Why not? I'm also a man. This time on Jae-young's side. Hey Sang-woo. Hey Sang-woo. Not at home? Unable to contact. I'm not in the practice room either. Where did he go? I knew it would be a great match for him. I really wanted to meet him in person. Sang-woo couldn't have come up with this plan. This is obviously the scenario that Choi Yuna had planned. My role is to suffer from insecurity and jealousy. Where could he go? He must be eating. The subscriber you just called. This time my side Sang-woo. Why not? I'm also a man. That's right. I don't like it. Please stop talking to me. Hey, you're really charming. How old are you, 23 or 24? Why are you looking for a man? Please don't touch me. I warned you. Your backside is moving, right? I told you not to. Sang-woo unceremoniously broke the disrespectful man's hand. Why am I being harassed by a horse like this? Asian. I will report being harassed. Wait, I was wrong. Stop. Must report if necessary. Is it 9:41 already? I don't mean to make him worry. I was too busy drinking, so I relaxed. The phone is out of battery, and there is no clock in the shop. What are you going to do? I asked, what are you going to do? I have earnestly wanted to hear this voice until now. What makes you angry? Why did you go there? Hyung was the one who disappeared. He didn't even answer the phone. So are you going to wear the shirt I bought for you and go meet someone else? Because Hyung refused to talk clearly to me, I came to change the mood. Indifferent. You're so good to me. Aren't you? Damn it, I mean you look like an idiot. I never said that. Tell me where you are. Let's meet and talk. Why don't you answer the phone? You're already fed up with me, right? Where? Tell me. If you don't like it, answer first. I think I'm going crazy, so don't be angry anymore. First, tell me where you are. Choi only said that there was a 99% probability that Jae-young would come to find me. But he didn't tell me that his anger was rising all the way to his head. I was the one who was wrong first without any explanation. Just angry. Stealing, yelling, and anger control disorder. There's only a limit to beauty. If you keep behaving like that, what should I do? Besides, my head already wants to explode. Got angry and then disappeared, even scolding me, bad guy. Hey Sang-woo. Anyway, the fact that you're planning to leave is miserable. I asked where you were. How many more times did I have to ask? Don't yell at me. I was about to hang up, but it turned off by itself. Give me another martini. How many glasses already? I don't think I've ever failed, but I can't remember for sure. Not happy inside. I'm drunk. I'm so drunk. The plan failed miserably. I guess I'll have to go home. Prepare the bill. You gave me the wrong proof. I'm sorry. Completely unable to walk. Exploit, don't remember what album it was. Don't remember how many tracks. Silence. Jang Jae-young intended to play this song in the practice room to kill time. 4 days ago, while sitting in the car and driving towards the Han River with Jang Jae-young, I also listened to this song. Why did they quarrel? What made him dissatisfied? I still don't know. I just want to meet him. Can I use the phone for a moment? The number you dialed is currently busy. The message will be sent to voicemail. Where is the subway station? I'm so sorry. Let's take a taxi. Sang-woo staggered out of the bar and sat on a chair in a park somewhere. What kind of destiny is this? Who here? Hot-tempered student. Didn't expect us. We meet again. That guy from earlier in the bar. Now we need an object, right? I'm not addicted to that. I've tested it myself. But in your beautiful eyes it's written that I'm so lonely I want to die. So you tell me what I should do. Come to my house, my car is parked over there. Drunk driving. I will call the driver instead. Sang-woo thought, my mind is confused so I urgently need pleasure but I'm so depraved that I go to a strange man's house to exercise. Anyway, it's deadlocked. Thinking back to the day I did exercise with Jang Jae-young, I was wrong first. In addition, the night spent with Jang Jae-young not only did not calm my desire but only aroused me even more. Because intense pleasure has permeated my daily life, I probably won't be able to return to the time when I didn't know anything about men. If you can do it with one person, why can't you do it with two people? Anyway, after Jang Jae-young disappeared, I guess I'll have to find a new partner. There's no problem with moving that time a little earlier. Are you good? Just the number of people who date and fall in love with you is enough to fill a truckload. The smell of alcohol, the smell of cigarettes, the smell of perfume. Lately I've never thought that I absolutely hate doing it, but why do I feel so nauseous? Don't try it once and then stick with it. I hate sticky things. I've tried it, but if the satisfaction is low, what can I do to compensate? Just try it and then talk. Because of you, I became like this. You have to take responsibility. The strange man's body was swollen. Or should I run away? No, if you try it, maybe it's okay, right? So naive. The most terrible. How can I find someone like Jang Jae-young? I've been in the mood for a long time. Can I stay with you here too? What you said is a bit strange. I'm not a fruit. That man suddenly bit Sang-woo's neck. It hurts, so stop. Maybe you have erectile dysfunction? I'd rather have that happen to me. You're not my type. This time you really don't follow me anymore. Seriously, even at this point you still give up. You can't forget the man from before. That's why you said he's gone somewhere. You said he's gone somewhere. You have to find someone new. Don't get angry anymore and go away. I warned you. Listening again and again, you think if you fight with me you will win. I'm a 4th-degree black belt. Because I flirted with you, brat, your gut is as big as the sky. I'm only good at talking. Even kissing can't dirty my mouth. If you want a criminal record, go ahead. I won't reconcile. Up until now I haven't done it even once. It's because you make me look like a crazy person in a bad mood. But he really attacked. The bastard didn't even answer. Hey, if you want to say something, use your fists to make a move. There was no one to testify for me and my phone was turned off so I couldn't report. In front of you, just run. Won't you stand still, you crazy guy? Even if you punch once, it won't be the fault of either side. Witness guarantees, and there's the police station over there. Why do you keep making me mad? It's fine if you follow me when you're cute. The police station is over there. What? I'll kill you and go to jail, you son of a bitch. Sang-woo immediately locked that man's neck. Cough, you won't let go. People around were talking. At this rate, both will be forced to attack. Must go to the police station. This guy. It's better to take one punch and then it's over. If you want to fight, then fight. Choi you choi. I won't leave you alone. I have never had a day as angry as this in my life. D. Jang Jae-young, you son of a bitch. Because of that bastard, my life has become a mess. Suddenly, a foot kicked that bastard. Bang. Mom, who are you? You why? I missed you so much. Why does it make me so worried? Turn off your phone and then walk around somewhere else. Why are you lying on the street fighting? There's so much I want to say, but I don't know where to start. In the end, Jae-young just said, get up, let's go home. Hickey. There's also a kiss mark somewhere. Jae-young pulled him to Woo to his car. Should I take off my shirt right away to confirm? This way it's not. This is not the way home. Where are you going? What is that look on your face? Do you want to fight? This, what? Hey, just what do you think I am? Do you know that because I was afraid something would happen to you while I couldn't contact you, I searched all over the neighborhood. Does he finally understand my miserable state of mind due to worry? I want to know why I feel so angry. I really like it. I'm lucky I didn't bring it up. A tool to satisfy your desires, right? Don't want to talk? Do you want to replace it with your body? What are you talking about? That's all. You and I have nothing else besides doing that. I do not like. Why, now you hate working with me. I don't need something like you. I warn you. If you want to see me lose my mind, then continue to shout as you please. Jae-young's chest ached. I want to get down. What are you doing? The speed is 70 kilometers per hour now. I want to get down. Damn it, won't you stop? Jae-young was forced to pull the car to the side of the road. Are you crazy? Do you want to die? Even if I asked you where we were going, you wouldn't tell me. Scolding, mocking, getting angry, threatening. I'm so drunk. I'm leaving. Who made you like this? The new guy just now? Sang-woo nodded. You two have already done it. Answer me. Already kissed. Jae-young's heart ached. He grabbed Sang-woo and kissed him fiercely. Sang-woo pushed Jae-young away. I hate you. Jae-young thought buying the shirt was wrong. I think people who see this look will go crazy too. Who groped him Sang-woo, locked lips with him Sang-woo. Maybe I've already did exercise with Sang-woo and I don't even know. You. How can that be? Why do you make me suffer like this? I can't say. Because we have no relationship at all. If I don't want to miss you, what should I do? Sang-woo got out of the car to catch another car. Jae-young walked out and hugged him. Release. What did you do to that bitch? If Sang-woo says he has found someone to replace him, what should he do? The time we spent together, the emotions we put into it. Answer him. The feeling was finally identified as love. Why are you afraid that I slept with that guy? If that's the case, then what are you going to do? This time, even if it's forced, he will do it for sure. If Sang-woo says he has found someone to replace him, what should he do? The time we spent together, the emotions we put into it. Answer me. The feeling was finally identified as love. Why are you afraid that I slept with that guy? If that's the case, then what are you going to do? This time, even if it's forced, you will do it for sure. Why don't you answer me? Why do you treat me like that? As if I were a criminal, as if you were disappointed in me. What is my fault that you are angry? You hurt me. Makes me feel angry. You're about to throw me away. This bastard who said such words. Damn, what do you mean? You're also with another asshole. If you don't know, then shut up. Nothing happened, you bastard. It's true that I was going to try, but it doesn't work. What should I do? What? Bad guy. You have an anger control disorder and are despicable. It's very dangerous. Come here quickly. Promiscuous name. What do you say? You will study abroad and then go on dates to my heart's content. I just kissed her once and you were stunned. He went swinging with another man. But now he's turning to blame me as if I had an affair. Do you think that makes sense? Why not? I just want to find a way to live for myself. If you're gone, how I know what to do? Because of you, everything I have is ruined. How can I make up for it? Bastard? Be quiet, I'm not in the mood to listen to that stuff. I'm so angry, I'm really fed up. All is ruined. People like you, where should I find them? Does it exist? Dry. I Sang-woo. Dislike. I said I don't like it, I hate you. Jae-young sat in the car dejectedly. Is love so difficult? I can't give up and let this relationship end. I know that this way nothing will be achieved. Because my heart was too impatient and insecure, I was blindly jealous and then exploded. This is the first time I've clung to my opponent in such an ugly way. Hey, I'll take you home. Get in the car. Why do you keep sitting there? You have class tomorrow. Sang-woo, are you sleeping? Got drunk at 4:30 in the morning and caused a ruckus. After scratching as much as you want into someone else's insides, you're satisfied, right? There is still only one obstacle in this relationship. I am confident I can overcome it this time. Until you're ready, even if it doesn't turn out as expected, I won't give up. If this isn't love, then what else is it? Idiot. I can't be without you. Jae-young hugged Sang-woo. The next morning at Jae-young's house. This My chest feels like it's about to explode. Impossible. Second period has already started. There's still time. Hey, I have to go to school. Already late. No matter how fast I cycle, it still takes 20 minutes to get to school. But it's a continuous lecture, so it lasts 2 hours. If you leave now, class will end. I have no choice. You should wake me up. You were sleeping soundly, so why did you call? This is not the time to talk so calmly. I don't have anything to say to you. Time for review. Sorry for being angry. The whole thing was rough, and the thing about you exploding before that. People threaten me everywhere, but in fact yesterday was the first time I was scared. This is the first time I've seen her angry like that, so I'm afraid she'll be disappointed in me. And I'm afraid I'll never see you again. I thought you were a good boy. He was inherently bad-tempered. Lately, I've only tried to show my gentle side to you. Otherwise, I can't date you. Will you accept my apology? Must accept. It depends on your heart. But if you don't accept it, I won't do it again. Relapse. I know. So now it's my turn. I don't do any self-criticism. Will you accept my apology? Must accept. It depends on your heart. But if you don't accept it, I won't do it again. Relapse. I know. So now it's my turn. I don't do any self-criticism. Although I can understand why Jang Jae-young was angry, I also need to check myself. No. For me, I just want you to hold hands with me, only kiss me, and do it with only me. Put yourself in someone else's shoes. Sang-woo. When he arrived at the studio, hearing about the staff there taking care of him made him feel angry. If not, what should I do? There is no way to ban them. I'm talking about emotions. Just imagine you go somewhere and kiss a man other than me. There's a kiss mark left by that bastard here, and the zipper on his pants is open. The atmosphere was unusual. After all, it seemed like the two were rolling with each other. Now I understand why you were angry. Yesterday, I was very angry and heartbroken when I found out that you were kissing someone else. I don't want to experience that feeling again. Are you asking me? It's a request, a request, a request, and a threat. I got it. I will abstain from inappropriate relationships until you leave. Okay, very good. Sang-woo thought in Jae-young's heart. That's a useless request. Why are you arguing over such a meaningless thing? The day Jang Jae-young left, there wasn't much left. Sang-woo, do you want to continue dating me? Sang-woo looked at Jae-young and thought, this is a desire that is physically impossible to maintain. But I can't think of any other answer. Yes, so I will give you a chance to answer again. What should I do for you? I don't know. It's an exercise, find the answer. Can you give me options? Impossible. After that, Sang-woo and Jae-young had breakfast together. Class has ended. Wait, that's right. In my life, I dropped out of school twice. Both times for the same person. Besides, I also have class today, civics education. If you get F again, I'll be responsible. Are you crazy? Go see the professor now. You can skip class 4 times. How many times have you quit? Today is the 4th time. So pathetic. If I can't graduate anymore, I'm speechless. Those things won't happen. I'm done eating. Jang Jae-young will graduate this semester and leave Seoul. Then he Sang-woo into the study room. Star photo. This is the play La Shomong that took place last summer. I watched a short clip posted online. Jang Jae-young's grandfather. Will Jang Jae-young look like this when he gets older? Even though they are twins, you can immediately tell who is Jang Jae-young. I want to steal it so much. What are you doing standing there? Go lie down. I'm looking at pictures, it's okay. Do you know who I am? This photo looks so weird. He looks like a playboy. You didn't go to class, right? The teacher beat you and suspended you from school. It's not that serious. That's right, if that were the case, I wouldn't be able to go to college. Looking at it like this, he just lives and does what needs to be done. What is taught at home is to keep limits. If you can't sleep yet, let's watch a movie in the living room. Okay. Oh, Superman Part 6. Look at this. Yes. When we go to the movies together, we also watch Superman. Can't concentrate on anything. This side is much more interesting. Sang-woo hugged Jae-young, who was already sleeping soundly. Looking at it from this angle is really interesting. A few hours later. Since when did I sleep? Jae-young woke up and hugged Sang-woo tightly. I want to have him. It's dangerous. What do you want to say? I want to talk, but I'll be patient until I catch up with you. I don't understand what you are saying. Sang-woo recalls what Jae-young said before. If I say anything, I'm afraid you'll run away, so I can't say it. Are there any words so scary that I have to run away? I want to know, but I don't understand why I'm scared. Sang-woo. Sang-woo. I don't want to do anything. I don't know what to feel now. There's no way I wouldn't like it. If it's like this, then the desire will also be resolved. Then why not? I really don't know anymore. Just stop today. Aren't you too cruel? You know, both of our situations are the same. Consider it a consolation. Reason. See, come on, it's a matter of mood. If so, then you have to sympathize with me. A few days later. In Sang-woo's room. Keyboard typing sound. Message informing that Sang-woo's test file was successful. After meeting Jae-young, Sang-woo rode his bike to school. Suddenly someone from behind put his arm around his shoulder and wooed him. Oh my God. My mouth is tearing from laughing. Have you tested it yet? I came here all the time, so I haven't yet. I just switched to the phone. Please open it and take a look. Later at Jae-young's house. Wow, it's definitely worth the money. I'm not kidding. I've had a hard time. I told you, I will show off all your designs. Great, so from tomorrow the exam time QA starts, right? Yes, I have sent the test school, detailed instructions and checklist via email. At the same time, we also started beta testing. You can summarize and send me the tests you have done. Okay, what do you want to ask me? I'm going to buy dinner, so let me see this PPT design for you. Look at everyone playing, it's 38 pages. Who told you to work for free? I bought you food. Okay, but each page adds another kiss. I know. After finishing this, let's go buy meat and grill it at home. I brought wine too. Great, is there anything else to eat? Eat moderately and have to do other things after a long time. Another thing. It's okay to do it now. It's very unhygienic here. You should quickly see if it's okay. You must get a high score. Finish the day in 10 minutes. A moment later. 10 minutes is not enough with this thing. Hey Sang-woo. Yes. You can't use this font anymore. Promise me. It seems like he hates the most popular and used font on the web. Because of the background color, I can't see any text. Look closely and you'll see it. That's what I think. Remove all effects without feeling empty. Jin-tae is 2 years younger than you. Isn't he handsome? I don't know. Yes, just live without knowing anything. Don't talk privately, don't look into his eyes, don't argue with him, you know. I don't care. Good, 1 page done. Shoot. I don't think the font size is too big. Large enough to see the text clearly. Everything is so big that you can't see it all. Besides, viewers will feel uncomfortable. So that is. Hurry up and kiss me. Shoot. He's like a magician. You were really surprised. This is the first time I've seen a title that's 5 lines long. No matter how good the content is, if you can't present slides effectively, it will lose its value. I know that, but I can't make good use of it. Didn't you pay the design fee on time? It's okay to pay now. Make your presentation more presentable, or wear clothes that make others feel good, or speak truthfully. There are 3 left. I'm not talented at any of them, but Jang Jae-young is good at them all. That's why he looks like he shines like a plush toy. Why did you put this here? This is a famous character that everyone loves. Yes, delete. Reclining position, red t-shirt, metal earrings. Tattoos on arms, shaking knees. I don't hate them anymore because it's part of Jang Jae-young. I have never seen anyone so strange in my life. A scoundrel, heartless, trash. Laziness, anger control disorder. Hot-tempered, two-faced, a bomb that doesn't know when it will explode. The person who has many aspects that I hate the most. But now I don't care about it anymore. Hey, blending colors, drawing outlines and drawing shadows, I've used it a lot. I like you. What did I just say? After completing the Bezier curve, I was so excited that my brain became strange. I just said I like someone else. And he's a guy with Jang Jae-young, it's like going on a date. even though the subject cannot establish a relationship from the beginning. Completely illogical. I didn't hear you, please say it again. I don't say anything. Yes, you said you liked me. You said you didn't hear it. Quick. Let me hear it again. Sang-woo thought angrily, this is just a joke. Then he slowly stood up and ran out of the room. Hey, where are you going? Don't get caught. If kept, I don't know what else he will tease and do. Damn it, won't you stop? Don't make me angry. I was determined not to swear anymore. But because of you, I couldn't even try for a week. Where are you running? We should talk. This kid opened his mouth a bit and ran away. I've been chasing you halfway around the world, you know. I have nothing to say, so go away. Go away, I can't catch you. The two chased each other around the stadium. If you have nothing to say, go away. The two of them kept chasing each other across the stadium. Go away, I absolutely won't let you catch you again. I run so fast, really. This is the first time in my life I met someone as strange as you. Come here. I have something to say to you, but I hate this state so much. Actually, I really hate doing this, but there's no other way. I don't know what you're talking about. What I said in the practice room was just a slip of the tongue. It's not like that. Although time is important, it is difficult to say exactly how important it is. I have waited for you until now. Waiting a little longer is not difficult. Why are you asking one thing today and getting another answer? I'll leave. Don't chase me anymore. If you chase me, I won't see you again. Sang-woo ran away again. Arrived at Sang-woo's house. I don't know what I'll say. Hyung is very important. I can't believe I said that. It's not a claim. It's not an evaluation. It's just useless words with unclear intentions. I said I like him. That was really my mistake. What did I do? May 29th at Jang Jae-young's house. May 28th, Yeonseokdong Bar. May 25th, Han River, Jang Jae-young's car. 24/5 at my house. May 22nd at my house. May 19th, shopping center. In general, it can be explained by strong desire, but clearly this is not the case. Wednesday, May 29th, went to bed and woke up at Jang Jae-young's house. Even though we had the chance to do it, we didn't. I can't release my desires and I can't do much, but the good memories are still there. The rice Jang Jae-young cooked for me was delicious. I wanted to steal the picture. Jang Jae-young's sleeping face. Spent. If it's said to be dating based on desire, then he also has many other notable points besides that place. To attract Jang Jae-young's attention, I wore the shirt Jang Jae-young liked and drank alcohol in the entertainment district, then secretly investigated Jang Jae-young. Kiss him while he's sleeping. If it's related to Jang Jae-young, I won't follow the predetermined schedule and only think about Jang Jae-young all day. A tall, handsome man with brown eyes does not match his sexual orientation. The man I met in Yeonseokdong was not as handsome as Jang Jae-young, so it was normal. Because that person is not Jang Jae-young, it can't be done. At first, he destroyed the peace of his daily life. Excites me, makes me unable to bear it without him. In the end, I lost my heart. I'm such an idiot, saying I like a man who isn't of marriageable age and can't even establish a relationship. Sang-woo wanted to text Jae-young but kept writing and deleting. Then in the end, for some reason, he read messages from the past. The next day, in class, turns out the class has ended. This is a subject I'm not good at and is also a review period before the exam, but I don't listen to anything. Last time I was absent, but this time I was present, but it was no different. This exam is over. Oh, Ryu Jaihai. I was planning on asking her to play the beta test. I forgot because my spirit was in the clouds. Oh no, hello. So goodbye. Ryu Jaihai, if you have a little time, please help me a little. I will invite you to eat as payment. You like to eat, right? What's going on? This is the game I'm making. This no is what Sunbae told me to do. Well, it's in testing, so I need someone to test it out. I can't play things like games, I can't help you at all. And Sang-woo was thinking, when was the time I won first place in the elementary school Tetris tournament? I will still give you this and invite you to eat. Although I know you're busy during the exam period, you just need to spend about 30 minutes to try it out and write a review of the issues to help me. If you look at the minimum wage, you will see that this is a special condition. No way if you say that, I'm dead. It seemed like she didn't want to take the time, but it seems like the atmosphere around you is different. Somewhere else. A little softer. You're inherently tougher, I think it feels a little more like a machine. Don't pay attention, that's just my subjective opinion. I heard these words again. It seems that because I have become more sentimental, softer and weaker, I have this appearance and condition. My emotions keep being manipulated. But it seems like the atmosphere around you is different. Somewhere else. A little softer. You're inherently tougher, I think it feels a little more like a machine. Don't pay attention, that's just my subjective opinion. I heard these words again. It seems that because I have become more sentimental, softer and weaker, I have this appearance and condition. My emotions keep being manipulated. Are you okay? No problem. I'm sorry. Are you good at studying? Yes, it's still the same. So jealous. Look, you're really different. If it was before, when I told you not to play the test, you would have stood up right away, right? That's true. Thinking back, last time she also came up with a flexible solution that I couldn't think of. Ha ha ha, that's it. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I can't help you. Wait, what's wrong? I will give you a question. If you can solve it, I will give you a meal ticket. Riddle. Don't do it. Wait. Why are you suddenly here? But it's not because of the new meal vouchers. Sunbae. If you think that if you just treat me to food, I will do anything, then you really misunderstood. Because to protect personal information, I can't explain clearly, but there are two people, X and Y. There's something X like Y. Well, X likes Y, but he left again to go to a faraway place. God, X wants to continue being with Y, but that is impossible. What should we do to overcome this situation? Please give your answer from X's position. Man, is it possible that your IQ is equal to 1? Your IQ is very high. This is just you expressing your frustration. Don't blame me. Both of you have no other choice, right? First, hold the person tight. Cannot be retained. This was Y's plan from before and is an important thing in his career. That's not what I mean. Second, chase. This is something I didn't think of. Follow him, go to America. That's easy to say. What about studying, where to live, visa, living expenses, foreign languages? Moreover, X also has future plans and cannot make such haphazard decisions. So he doesn't like Y then. If you love each other, no matter where you go, you have to chase them. The type of person who can live only by emotions sounds so easy. Both of your solutions are so absurd that I can't help you. Even so, you don't need to give me your meal ticket back. I'm leaving. Duh. Wait a minute, but why are you asking me such a strange thing? If we are lovers, we have to talk to each other to solve the problem. Not lovers. What did you say? It may sound unreasonable, but between X and Y there is only a physical relationship. Yes, wait, I don't understand. Honey, why don't they date? What's up with that? Cannot. Why? X and Y have the same gender. So what is it, playing across the street? Why are you angry with me? What do two people who love each other do? Just do it. It also works normally. We ate together and went to the movies twice. Playing basketball, doing nothing and just lying there. Go for a walk, drive around and then come back. Buy clothes at the mall. If that's not dating, then what is it? So my IQ is 1, how can men date? Are you a post-Josian feudal thinker? Then he Sang-woo looked up the word love online, and the results that appeared made him blush. X and Y are in love, right? It seems you don't know anything, listen carefully. Historical regimes have been rooted in ways that are favorable for humanity to achieve prosperity. Even the so-called marriage system later has a major significance in adding elements that constitute society, inheriting the race through reproduction and nurturing. Love as marriage is an activity that supports the core mode, so it cannot be established between men who cannot reproduce themselves. Because of that reason, only heterosexual marriage and love can be legalized and institutionalized. I heard this counterexample. Same-sex marriage is trending toward legalization globally. There are 34 countries that legally recognize same-sex couples, and holy places like North America, Europe, etc. are the main trend. Moreover, there are also many dink couples who have no intention of having children and couples who live like a married couple. If in the past getting married was to have an absolute advantage to survive, now getting married does not provide much support for survival. Humanity could live by instinct in primitive times, but civilization has been enhanced and developed in a direction that values individual will and freedom. In modern civilization, marriage is not necessarily a prerequisite for having children, nor is love a prerequisite for marriage. If it does not help self-actualization, marriage will lose its meaning. You have lost the value of love and the privileges of humanity. You are no different from an uncivilized person. Calm down, I'm so excited. As she said, in the world there are people who get married and don't have children, couples who don't get married. That action doesn't mean it's reasonable. Without marriage or procreation, what is the meaning of love? It's just a waste of time. Why do you make games? Because it's interesting, isn't it? That's right. So it probably won't help the prosperity of humanity. It's a waste of time, so don't do it again in the future. Falling in love is like making a game. People often say that they do it because they like it and can't stand it. Although I don't really know. Even though I worked and did it with Jang Jae-young, that didn't mean it took longer or anything. I thought those times were useless, but in the end they left positive memories. Absolutely not helpful at all. The proposition that X and Y are the same gender so they cannot love is wrong. Because it makes sense. If you say black sheep don't exist, it won't disappear, right? Gave up. The problem now is not that I won. Hyung, please pass on the message to X. Tell him to stop being stubborn and protect his lover. After all, how did that happen? Because they are not lovers. Please ask him again, where is he going? Really, it's so funny, I bet 501 that he can't go. I'm really angry, I have to go for a blind date after the exam. It's been hard, Chu. Please ask him again, where is he going? Really, it's so funny, I bet 501 that he can't go. I'm really angry, I have to go for a blind date after the exam. It's been hard, Chu. Sang-woo was left alone in the classroom. No matter how much I blatantly emphasize that it's an unfeelable, inappropriate emotion, the computer error will never go away. So the time spent with Jang Jae-young was love. Insufficient. I want to do everything together. Working together, skin touching, walking together, moving together. Play games together, eat together, watch movies together, sleep together. Listen to lectures together, take pictures together, buy clothes together. And all the other things that I can't imagine. Besides, because I want to live in the same house and get married, I want to find a child like him. Are you crazy, Sang-woo? It's so attractive that you yearn for a goal that can't be accomplished naturally. But in less than a month, it's already July. Whether we're in a relationship or not, whether we can date him or not, there's no point in doing anything. What can Hyung do for me? I can't do anything. Then, outside the classroom, your senior Sang-woo, your senior Sang-woo. Pant senior, please drink this, I bought that much. I bought my own coffee. So your taste is high class. So next time I will buy another one for you. Never mind. Why did you buy me coffee? Hey, thanks to my seniors, I got good grades, so I have to at least treat you this much. Some points. Highest score, 19 points. That's strange, there's still 1 point that's been cut off somewhere. My points were deducted due to my presentation skills, I'm sorry. It's not very relevant to me. Besides, everyone was very surprised at the way the PPT was presented. It's not like you did it directly. Is a student in the visual design department. What a shame. I knew it right away. There are many people asking me to send the template. Can you send it to me? No, it's mine. The right to reference and use is all mine, so please delete it forever. You're so disgusting. There were so many people gathered. Looks like he's from the drama team. Please line up, line up. The role of the infamous pirate Francis is Jang Jae-young. Sang-woo immediately ran to line up. Please give me 6 tickets. Final. Of course I bought it for all of us, the line was super long. Wow, even though it's an exam, it's only 35 minutes. Indeed. See, it's much better to stick it in the front. It's not the main actor. The advertising is too exaggerated and you'll get scolded. He appeared on stage first, right? No matter what should we do from next semester? Sorry, tickets are sold out. Why? Yes, the tickets are sold out. You said the person before me bought all the tickets. Yes. I definitely want to see. There is no other way to see the stars. Don't sell tickets online? If you buy a ticket and return it on the same day, you can enter. Is there no other way? Please think carefully. Really, there isn't. Yes. I'm sorry, because this is a show with outstanding tickets. Looks like you're our fan, take a poster too. Yes, study. Before Sang-woo entered the house, he saw a poster stuffed in the mailbox. So beautiful that other actors can't catch her eye. He caressed Jae-young's face on the cover. But why do I not feel happy but feel so sad? The poster may be damaged. It's best to take a photo. While taking photos, Jae-young called. What's going on? Is a useless story or a story about Beben? Or it's urgent? I have to pick up the phone. Sang-woo didn't understand why he pressed the wrong button to turn off the phone. Ah, really? So he switched to texting. Sponsor what? Because I can take care of production costs myself. There has never been any sponsorship. Anyway, if he secretly uses it, I have notifications set up so I'll know right away. Why is he angry? Strange. Why do you want to know other people's CCCD numbers and certificates? Couldn't understand his intentions. But he is not strange for a day or two. Sang-woo scrolled through the previous messages. Perverted bastard. You lazy. Even if I look again, I still don't get an answer. He rarely makes marks, maybe his finger is broken. Theater day. 2 hours before the show. If anyone pays the ticket, please call me. 13 minutes ago. Can buy it. 8 minutes ago. I don't know if someone will pay for the ticket. Starting to enter. Everyone please line up. 3 minutes ago. Pay your ticket now. Why isn't there one that belongs to me among those tickets? Up until now, if I have worked hard because of my burning desire, there is nothing that I cannot accomplish. Although this time it was not possible to buy tickets in advance due to lack of information, but miracles will happen at the last minute. I want to see it, I must see it. Ha ha ha, you still haven't left yet. I'm sorry, but there's no one to pay the ticket. Isn't that real? Yes. Really? Yes. Hyung is acting inside, but why can't I watch? I should have bought a ticket in advance, even if it was a black market ticket. I should have asked each person entering the door if they wanted to resell the ticket for 5 or 10 times the original price. It's so pathetic that I can't stand it because I let go and miss out on what I wanted. Damn it, it was written not to stuff it. He took all the papers stuffed in the mailbox into the house to look at them. Sang-woo burst into tears. It's too late, Hyung. I should have checked my mailbox sooner. He dressed up as a pirate, he acted on stage. I really miss Jang Jae-young, but I failed. The reason was due to his lack of care. I'm an idiot who doesn't know anything. But we must learn from failure. If I cry because I can't watch even one show, then when Jang Jae-young leaves, I'll probably cry every day because I miss him. Sang-woo pulled up a chair and sat down to sell his computer. Condition: X prefers a state of physical distance from Y. Problem: it is expected that significant physical distance between X and Y will arise. Solution: his position does not change. The position of X is transformed into a value equivalent to Y. X adapts to the feeling of distance from Y. First solution: Jang Jae-young's study abroad story is not a variable but a constant. I do not have any authority in that decision and do not want to influence it. Second solution: what about studying where to live, visa, living expenses, foreign languages? Moreover, X also has future plans and cannot make such haphazard decisions. Future plans I don't have time to consider right now. Originally, after graduating next year and applying for a job at the company I wanted, I planned to get married at age 30 after dating with the premise of getting married. Although next semester I have no plans to reside abroad, there is no other way to live. Types of U.S. visas, how to get them. Study abroad. Conditions for exchange students. Living expenses in America. Airline tickets. The only way is for students to exchange. Among the programs offered by the school, there are only 2 suitable technical universities located in the area where Jang Jae-young's graduate school is located. The remaining registration period has ended. Among them, there is one case that fits the prerequisites, but TOEIC scores must be submitted within 3 days. Spent. If the program starts after half a year, I don't know. There is no way to stay in the US next month without visa problems. Is this the solution? Seeing Jang Jae-young again after half a year, what will he think about the fact that I crossed the ocean to meet him? Come to think of it, I've never heard him speak. Just talking about studying abroad. Jang Jae-young will change the subject and never say anything directly. Until now, I still don't pay attention to that. If you want to do something, then ask. If you don't like it, then refuse. Because Jang Jae-young is not the subject of compromise or persuasion. I've never asked about Jang Jae-young's future plans. I just asked Young what he was thinking, what mood he was in when he saw me. Why did he agree when I asked him to make a game? Why does he want to sleep with me? Why does he smile just by seeing me? Questions like that. I didn't care about what he was thinking, what he wanted to do, what he was thinking about when he studied abroad, how he would live after studying abroad, or thinking about when to get married. Now I'm so curious. Jang Jae-young has no patience, is erratic and inconsistent, sees everything as a joke. Even though right now he keeps showing interest and acting as if he has romantic feelings for me, what will it be like in half a year? Will he wait for me until then? Choi Yu-choi said Jang Jae-young's average dating time is less than 3 months. What if 6 months later I change my future plans and follow him to America, but he has a new lover? If he doesn't want to talk to me about anything, then what should I do? I'm so tired, Hyung. No matter how one thinks about it, throwing away the second solution is the logical conclusion. Third solution. Return to starting point. Jang Jae-young's 4 months are just a small dot in my long life, a discrete red point which cannot appear on a consistent graph. Maybe I will remember that intense and happy time in my life, but without him, life is not over. So how should I live after Jang Jae-young leaves? There is no other way but to reduce demand in case the supply is completely cut off. Humans are not a basic resource like air, water, or food, so it would not be impossible. I lived my life thinking I was a black mamba in the jungle. Thanks to not being carried away by emotions, I can focus on effective work and not do useless things like others. I'm good at anything and I can achieve it if I try. Until now, I have lived fearlessly like Superman. After meeting Jang Jae-young's kryptonite, I became a normal person. They say I'm like a machine without emotions. Now I am not like that anymore. The next day at school. Period is over. This semester is doomed. Luckily, I said I was making a game, so I only studied 5 subjects. The red sun looks exactly like someone. Not dead. I think just looking at the sky reminds me of him, the need will decrease. Yesterday, I also permanently deleted the Jang Jae-young folder in vain, then had to spend time to find the file again. Can be fixed. Although the internet says time is everything to help you solve it, there is no guarantee that the level of illness of those people is the same as mine. I can't believe this is pain that anyone has to go through. They say this suffering is in no way common. Sang-woo passed by the pizza restaurant and immediately remembered the last time he went to eat with him. Without thinking much, he stopped by the pizza restaurant. Then he bought a can of Coke and then went to work and sat alone there. He lay down on the grass and mumbled to himself. My do, super cheap products here. Then Sang-woo thought, the first time I met Jang Jae-young, he was 40 minutes late, so I was very angry. But Jang Jae-young pretends to be gentle every day, treats me to food, draws pictures, and helps me make Chinese skits. It seems like I started to be seduced little by little when he was still a senior. Maybe not when we both produced a game and started dating. At that time, I thought the reason my heart was beating fast was because I was angry. And when he whispered in my ear in the library, I thought my body was broken. That man's jokes increased the frequency of his laughter. Countless kisses. On the date at the cinema, he was the most elegant person. Love brings me pleasure I have never felt before. Strong and warm hug. Walking is not for the sake of moving, but walking side by side. Basketball match betting is more about what's going on than what needs to be done. A ride that people are worth seeing more than the night view. I miss you so much. I miss him so much. A figure blocked the bright light for Sang-woo. That person was the person he was thinking about. Where are you that I took so long to look for? Felt good, ma. That reaction is still the same. What did you learn during the semester? Good news and bad news, which news do you want to hear? I hate hearing both. The good news is that he will move house. Oh yes, it's because of you that I can't graduate, so the contract is already messed up. Why is that because of me? I didn't do anything, and it's the senior's fault for trying to get credit points through me. I miss the old days so much. His laughter really makes me itch. There's bad news. The bad news is, I have to help you with the move. I don't like it. It seems like you see me as a pushover, but I don't work in groups. Goodbye. The exam is over, so there's nothing left for you to do. Help me a little. I'll treat you. Dislike. I will buy you wine. Dislike. I will kiss you. So please pay in advance. Here, are you serious? Yes. I'm about to graduate, so I don't care. But you will be rumored to have kissed that man. I don't care, do it now. Afterward. Sometimes I'm also daring. Let's go, move house. After the two finished cleaning up, at Jae Young's house. Where are you moving? Haven't asked yet, just near the school. What's up? Because I like it. That's it. Sang-woo. The corner of your mouth is sticky with black bean noodles. I'll eat it all and deal with it all at once, so please don't interfere. I'm so upset that I can't even eat. It's so frustrating. My daily life is messed up while he's still as comfortable as before. Honestly, if you're that bothered, then let me help you again. Jae Young swooped in and grabbed the soy sauce from the corner of Sang-woo's lips with his own. What is this? Hey man, from now on stop doing these things so casually. I promised to help you move your luggage to the new house. So now I'm going home. Okay. Don't contact me from now on and don't look for me again. Then the two people got into the car. I will enter my home address. I've been here many times, so I don't need to enter. I know. I'm an idiot who doesn't know anything. Even though my mother said failure can also be a good experience, because I don't like failure, I always live with all my might. Jang Jae Young is the only stain on my life. No matter how hard you try, challenges cannot be overcome. No matter how hard you try to confront the problem, it cannot be resolved. The bug, no matter how hard I look, cannot be found. This is the normal route I take to school by bicycle. What is the address of my predecessor's house? Street 17 Un Myongro. Spent. Looks like your house is nearby. If Jang Jae Young said he lived nearby, he would obviously pay attention every time he went out. Even though I'm worried about wasting time, wasting emotions, but you can't infringe on someone else's right to relocate. Do you live here? What number is the apartment? Number 402. That's Sang-woo's house number. What do you mean, you psychotic bastard? Sang-woo thought to himself, I was planning on forgetting you, trying my best to live somehow after you left. After all, why do some people like to do what they want? Because I have nowhere to go, let me stay. I know a lot of people don't lie. Among them, there was no one he wanted to live with. What you say sounds so absurd. Don't cause trouble for others and go to the hotel to sleep. Sang-woo. No, don't call me that emotionally. Don't pretend to be close, don't laugh, don't do anything. I know what you want to say. But for now you just need to wait until tomorrow. At that time, he will tell everything. Tell me, what do you know? I don't know that you are far away from me. But still always do what you want, making other people's hearts flutter. If you keep like this, my daily life will be ruined again. No, before it became ruined, it was already ruined. In any case, he is not S but M. Hey Jang Jae Young. So you can just live here, I'll go out and live. Sang-woo. Don't call me that anymore. I heard you say it's not too late to be angry. Jae Young stood with a blanket in front of the door. Stay away. Dislike. The deadline has come. I can't wait anymore. What are you talking about? I waited until the end of the exam because I was afraid you would say it was because of me that my performance dropped. Now I don't want to wait another day. I'm about to use force. If you don't want your handsome face to be bruised, stay away. Ah, that's it. I gave you that punch, so let's hit it. After that, let's talk. I can't do that anymore. He closed his eyes. Tell me to aim, then aim. He looked at Jae Young's face and thought, I will miss him very much. I want him more than anyone in this world. But I can't own it. Taking advantage of that opportunity, Sang-woo opened the door and ran out, leaving his luggage behind. Hey, you crazy guy. Sang-woo. I stood still. Hey, Sang-woo. You stood still. Sang-woo randomly ran into a nearby taxi. Please help me lock the door. You won't come down right away? Where are you going? Tell me where you're going. I asked where you were going. Actually, I don't know where I'm going, so please help me start right now. I know. Where should I go? I left my luggage at home and sat here. Documents cannot be backed up. Class. That crazy guy. License plate number 7285 over there. Please help me cut the tail of that car. You watch too many movies, student. That's not it. Please get out onto the highway so the other car can't chase you. But in 30 minutes I'm planning to get off work. I'll give you double the price. Okay, then let's go. A moment later. It's absolutely impossible to cut off the tail. Hey, stop the car. Student, stop arguing with your friends and make peace. Hey, I'll let you down to the beach. Just punch something like a man. He is not my friend. Stop here, that friend. Even if you go to the ends of the earth, you will probably chase after me. What he said was not wrong. The more I run away, the further Jang Jae-young will be. Will Jang Jae-young give up? So I'll use it here. I understand. Then, at the beach, the wind blew strongly, making Sang-woo feel cold. Put on. Jae-young threw his shirt to him. Sang-woo threw the shirt back. You mean let me directly wear it for you? Not. I'll take that shirt too, you look beautiful in red. That's great, I wanted to travel with you. Then I had an opportunity like this. Give me a cigarette. I couldn't understand the dependence on cigarettes and alcohol. Now I probably understand. It's not good for the body. So I smoke every day, Sang-woo thought. Give me. Jae-young lit a cigarette and gave it to Sang-woo to try. Cough, cough. I'm a mess. I can't do anything properly. If you lock me up, you'll cry if you hear it. Trash can, Sang-woo looked around. Give it here, if you throw it away you'll go to hell. Jae-young took the cigarette and put it in his mouth. This indirect kiss makes me feel so nervous. There's a lot to say, but I don't want to pour it out haphazardly. Hyung is strange, erratic, has no concept of time, is unreasonable and sometimes gets scary angry. Even though I know all that, I still like you. Unlike you, I don't like anything. And if you like it, you won't hate it anymore. Until now, I have never been like that with anyone. The first time I thought you were a bastard and nothing more than an error. What? I hated you so much. But now I don't hate you, I like you. So tired. But this is not Hyung's fault. It's not anyone's fault either. It's not wrong that I like Hyung. Love story, is this what it is? The first time I thought you were a bastard and nothing more than an error. What? I hated you so much. But now I don't hate you, I like you. So tired. But this is not Hyung's fault. It's not anyone's fault either. It's not wrong that I like Hyung. Love story, is this what it is? Come here. Sang-woo kissed Jae-young. I don't know if this is the last thing. In the end, it doesn't matter. Damn, crying again. I didn't cry. Not like this, today is not the day to be sad. You must be crazy. I'm fine now. Reason is back. Huh? That thing disappeared for so long. At first, if I was rational, I probably wouldn't like someone like Hyung. Too logical, can't go back forever. I think I can prepare to talk now. The assignment I gave you earlier, have you thought of the answer yet? It's so difficult that I don't know. Until now, I still don't know. I don't know if I'm a genius or an idiot. You're an idiot. Looking at you today, it seems like that. The answer to the exercise is that you stay by my side. Simple as that. You say it's easy, but it's not easy at all. This is an answer that, if considering the feasibility, relevance, and benefits, is completely impossible. Now just try to say it, then I'll still consider you right. I cannot. Hurry up. Cannot. This stubborn kid. I thought you had become softer than before, but you're still the same as before. But these guys always refuse to respond to emails. Oh, it's here. What is it? Damn TOEIC. This is the University of Science and Technology that I considered becoming an exchange student not long ago. We regret having to decline your request. We understand that the candidate is an excellent student, but unfortunately, if his foreign language ability is not improved, he will not be able to study with us. You need to demonstrate language proficiency at your school. Jang Jae-young is also looking for the same solution as me. Okay, very brief. The email I saw was sent from the regional technical university where I plan to study abroad. If our school doesn't have a TOEIC score, they can't register as an exchange student. I contacted them directly, but it didn't work. If this succeeds, I will find every way to convince you, and then in July we will leave together. Go study abroad. Your exam period is 2 weeks. For me, this is an experience. I wanted to try staying away from you to see if I could endure it, but in the end I still couldn't. You don't know how many times I've come to your house, right? Did you come? 11 times. Wore a hoodie and attended lectures 4 times. Don't be so funny. There's no way I can't recognize it. I don't really know. I went to Professor Peroro's class twice, and the day you presented the algorithm I also came. That is not the problem. Are you not studying abroad? Again, I can't leave you and go. What are you talking about? It's not that. If next semester some crazy guy can't graduate and follows you, what should I do? What if you carry someone's luggage for someone and you two cheat on me? If someone predicts that you will go to that place, what should I do? Do you think that could happen? Why are you so unreasonable? That's what I did at first. And after meeting you, I became a lot more serious, so take responsibility. Calm down a bit. Can't calm down. 14-hour time difference. When I wake up in the morning, it's time for you to sleep. I will languish because I want to know if you are okay. Nothing special. Who do you talk to or don't talk to? Let's talk clearly. I gave up studying abroad because of you. Right now I hate being just your bedmate. The object will abandon me after solving his needs. I am very insecure, so I cannot do it. I will go on a date with you, take you to a place with beautiful scenery and delicious food, play with you and walk with you. Be my partner, my other half. You ask how men love, right? Here, take a look. Up to 8% of the world's population. In many countries, there is a tendency to respect the freedom of marriage. Same-sex marriage is legalized and social. Hey, are you distracted? I'm serious. That's not it, because I was so surprised. He suggested. I sang Woo go on a date with me. I thought we were already dating. Correction, please officially date me. I love it. I thought I was screwed. Besides, he still had something to say. I love you. I think the first date failed, so I don't have any talent in this. But if I learn, I can do anything. I'm an apprentice, so please guide me. I want to learn something. What should I do to love Hyung? Learning to this step is a big deal. Even though I want to be with you and date you. But I don't have any thoughts about becoming an obstacle in your way. Jae-young Hyung. I want to be a developer who concretizes the world of designer Jang Jae-young. I went to study abroad as planned. Now there is a bond, so he can endure it. Dislike. You're changing your life plan because of your feelings. Please calm down. I'm embarrassed by the words that came out of your mouth. But I won't give in. I know, but. Plus, there's also an adventurer game. You can choose the company you want to work for. The customer wants to outsource na. There are also domestic studios interested. Really? I mean, my lover not studying abroad would make me incompetent. Lover. If I want to support my college student lover, you have to work hard. I'm sure he didn't hear what I said. Jang Jae-young. There are 3 things I need to ask you. With this being the case, the adventurer's release will be delayed. If I had time, I would probably add infinite mode, leaderboards, and entrusted missions. Starting next week, we can start bringing in computer graphics, right? Your boyfriend turns out to be a workaholic. Besides, if you have a video of this regular performance of the theater department, please give it to me. That Blu-ray. Oh, but why do I have to act? You're not coming. That's a painful memory, so don't ask. Finally, please tutor me in English. It's not difficult, but why? There's something I'll tell you later. Too suspicious. Come on, let's kiss now. Why don't you answer, honey? Then I won't stop at kissing. That's what I said. I have to buy a lot of preparations and pile them up. This is a warning that we won't sleep tonight. The first night was originally like that. Wasn't it?